When we say we have to manifest something, so we have to understand that how do we manifest and which component of R is responsible for bringing manifestation in the life. I want to have abundance in my life. All of you sitting in this room want to be rich. I want to have beautiful relationship with the people. I want to have a nice life partner. I want to have good children. I want that I should have good respect in the society. I want to have nice relation with everybody with whom I come across. Yes or no? आपको एक अच्छा जीवन चाहिए होता, आपको एक अच्छी बीवी चाहिए, आपको एक अच्छा पति चाहिए, आपको खूब सारी धन दौलत चाहिए. Here nobody sitting would say that I want to be poor. Everybody wants to be rich. Here nobody sitting would say that I want a not loyal husband or not loyal wife. Everybody sitting here says I want a loyal husband or a loyal wife. Everybody sitting here want that I should have good relationship with the people with whom I work or I do business or with whom I live. None of you want to have any kind of relationship which is not progressive or productive. Agree, disagree? So if I have to have all these things in my life, I need to understand that there is something in my life, if that is not supportive, so I won't be able to have that. And what is that? That is called my belief system. So what is belief system? First of all, you all who are here, please understand we all have got this with us. There are two sort of belief system. One belief system is called an empowering belief system, which is powerful, positive, and another belief system is called a disempowering belief system, which is negative. So anybody who has got an empowering belief system will find most of the time what he desires or dreams come true. And most of the people, those who don't have an empowering system, they have disempowering system. Most of the time they'll experience in their life that what they desire or dream, that does not come true. तो जिन लोगों का empowering belief system है वो देखते हैं कि उनको जो चाहिए होता है वो मिलता है, और जिनका disempowering belief system होता है वो देखते हैं कि जो उनको चाहिए वो उनको मिलता नहीं है. So we have to understand this thing कि दो ही तरह का system है, एक कौन सा एम्पावरिंग और दूसरा कौन सा डिसएम्पावरिंग. एम्पावरिंग का मतलब ये एक ऐसा बिलीफ सिस्टम है जो आपकी लाइफ में वर्क करेगा चीजों को क्या करने के लिए, अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए, यानी कि जो तुमको चाहिए ये उसको अपने जीवन में लेकर आएगा. और बिलीफ सिस्टम सही है या गलत है इससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. बिलीफ सिस्टम है, वो सही है या गलत है इससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, वो ऐसा ही है. और हर व्यक्ति जो इस रूम में बैठा उसका बिलीफ सिस्टम डिफरेंट है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, लेट्स से you go in the market and you're just 10, 12, 15-year-old, you go in the market and you're standing outside the shop, and there you find one gentleman is standing and his purse is coming out of his pocket. So the moment you see that purse, you find there is a lot of money in that purse. So you very smartly pick the purse and happily come home and tell your father that, Dad, look, I picked the purse and there is too much money in it. What sort of treatment are you expecting from your father? Loudly. He'll beat you. Yes or no? He'll beat you badly and he'll say शर्म नहीं आती इसीलिए जन्म दिया था तेरे को, खूब नाम रोशन करेगा तू मेरा. Okay? So you'll feel, you'll come to know कि नहीं ये तो गड़बड़ है, नहीं होना चाहिए, it is not accepted. Now scene number 2. Let's say there is a 12-year-old boy whose father is a pickpocket, whose mother is a pickpocket, and they are teaching their children how to pickpocket. So one day this child goes in the market and he finds there is a man who is standing and his purse is coming out of the pocket which is full of currency. He picks up the pocket and comes home and shows it to his dad that, Dad, I picked up the pocket. What will happen to him? Shabash. His father will be very happy. And not only his father will be happy and will be rewarding him, on that day, in the evening, they'll have chicken party. Yes or no? And if money is more, there is a possibility that this boy may go in the market and purchase new dress also. And in the evening, they'll have ice cream. Well, so in the belief system of this boy, is picking a pocket bad or good? Good. Because he gets the respect and love and regard of his parents. And he gets all those things which he wants. But in your belief system, what is pickpocket? It is wrong. Because you have been told that picking pocket is wrong. Let us understand it a little more. How many of you sitting here are from the Muslim community? Anybody from the Muslim community? Okay, yes. Rest are from Hindu community. Now let's say this boy tomorrow wants to marry a beautiful girl, and that girl happens to be a daughter of his own Masi. Will he have any problem? No. Because his belief system says that you can marry a daughter of your mother's sister. Yes or no? What about you? You will say, साला शर्म नहीं आती, पाप करने चला, बहन है तेरी. Are you understanding it or not? No, what is right or wrong, that is gone here. It is his belief system and it is your belief system. You can't do that. For example, if I ask you which color is this? Red. Okay. So see it carefully. This is red color. Okay. You all are idiots. This is black color. See again whether it is red or black. It is black. You don't agree with me and I don't agree with you. I say it is black and you are saying it is red. Because when you were small, you went to school and for the first time when your teacher showed you this color, constantly she kept repeating, this is red, this is red, this is red. So now you believe this is red. I happened to go in one school, let's say in North America or in South Africa, and there when I went to the school for the first time, I was shown the same color and I was told it is black. So today we are meeting here in this room and I say such a beautiful black color and you are saying such a beautiful red color. I'll think you are idiot, you will think I am idiot. Are you understanding it or not? So reality doesn't matter what is real, what is not real. What matters is what is your belief system. If it is possible, if it is not possible, that's not the question. Question is, do I have this faith that it is possible or not? So everything which is going to happen in my life will happen only if I make my belief system empowering. All you people come here and sit here with an idea of having a proficiency in language and you want to speak very good English. But question is, what does your belief system tell you? Does your belief system tell you that you can acquire this much level? And have you shown that level to your mind or not? If it has not been shown, you won't be able to reach to that level. And let me tell you the difference in believing something and having a faith in something. Once upon a time, there was a man, and this man came to people and said, see, I am a very good comfortable, I have a great skill, and the skill is I can walk on a rope. And not only I can walk on a rope, I can keep you on my shoulder also. So what he did, he tied one rope with one mountain and then with another mountain. In between there was a gap of 100 meters and there was a huge ditch. So he said, I can walk on this rope, keeping you on my shoulder, and I have got this skill. Would you like to come with me? None of the person was ready. They said, no, it's not possible. We don't believe you. What will happen if we fall? He says, okay, once I show you, after that, will it be okay that you will start having a faith that I can do it? They said, yes, we'll have a faith. So he said, no problem. He called his daughter. He made his daughter sit on his shoulder and slowly he started walking on the rope. So very perfectly, immaculately, he walked over the rope from one corner to another corner. And not only he went from one corner to another corner, he came from that corner back to this corner. People started clapping for him. They said, great, you really capable of doing it. He said, no, you have no doubt that I can do it. They said, we have no doubt. We have seen it with our own eyes. He said, okay, again I will walk on this rope. And I'm sure that you all have this faith that I can walk. Now I want one of you come and sit on my shoulder. Still nobody came. So this is a difference in believing and having a faith. Are you understanding it or not? So when I say belief system, this belief system starts working in your life the moment your belief gets converted into faith. The moment your belief gets converted into faith. So please understand, when we are learning the science of manifestation, it means we are learning how to let our dreams come true in our life. How to let our desires come true in our life. How to have the kind of career which I want to have. How to have the kind of partner which I want to have. How to have the kind of abundance or money which I want to have. So when I want to study this, I need to study that I have to work a lot on my belief system. And when I am working on my belief system, I need to see whether it is empowering or disempowering. Anything which stops you from achieving or doing something is a disempowering belief system. Anything which contributes in helping you to get something is called an empowering belief system. How many of you sitting here believe that ये जो life होती है इसमें struggle रहता है? Like if I ask you what is the definition of life, so how do you define life in your own words? Yes, what's your name? Manpreet. Manpreet, what is life according to you? Define life. Like people say life is a challenge, life is a constant war, life is a struggle. What do you think what life is? Life is a struggle. Okay, anybody else who believes what life is? Life is a journey. Okay. Anybody else? What's your understanding of life? Just give me that opinion of yours. Life is a war. Okay.
Life is all about to face each and everything.
Okay.
Coming in front of you.
Life is about facing the opportunities or challenges which are coming in your life. Okay. Anybody else? What life is? जो तुमने अभी तक अनुभव किया है, जो तुमने अभी तक सीखा है जीवन को लेकर, वो बोलो, खुलकर बोलो. She said life is a struggle. He said life is a war. She said life is a challenge. Life is experience. Okay. Life is a struggle. Life is a teacher. Life is love. Life is journey. What else? Whatever understanding, life is mystery, life is enigma, whatever you feel. Give me that. Life is full of colors, okay? Life is all about learning. Two definitions. Life is thrill. Life is adventure. Life is a game. So now let's say, when I said what is life, you came up with certain opinions, okay? And those opinions may be deep down are rooted or recorded in your unconscious mind. So anything which is deep down rooted or recorded in your mind, the job of that unconscious programming is to present life in the same way in front of you. So anybody who said in this room that life is a struggle, I promise you throughout life you will struggle. Anybody who's sitting here said that life is a war, throughout you will be in battles. Anybody who said that life is a challenge, throughout life you will have challenges. Anybody who believes that life is a mystery, throughout life you will have mystery. And you will have such sort of mystery that even your wife will be mysterious. You won't come to know that why my wife is like this, because you believe that life is a mystery.
How we connect life with wife?
Are you married? You are married or unmarried?
Still looking for a good girl.
Okay. How many of you sitting here believe that शादी का लड्डू खाओ तो भी पछताओ, ना खाओ तो भी पछताओ? Raise your hands. Okay. So good number of people believe that शादी का लड्डू खाओ तो भी पछताओ और ना खाओ तो भी पछताओ. तुम दोनों ही कंडीशन में दुखी रहोगे. You know why? Because your belief system says that शादी करोगे तो भी पछताना, नहीं करोगे तो भी पछताना. तो तुमने किया तब भी दुखी रहोगे और तुमने नहीं किया तब भी दुखी रहोगे, क्योंकि तुम्हारा बिलीफ है ये, तुम ऐसा मानते हो. How many of you believe कि भैया आदमी पे इतनी जल्दी भरोसा नहीं करना चाहिए, आदमियों का आजकल कुछ पता नहीं. okay? तुम्हारे जीवन में ऐसे आदमी आएंगे जिन पर तुम्हें भरोसा नहीं करना चाहिए, क्योंकि तुम्हारा मानना ऐसा है. How many of you sitting in this room believe कि पैसा पेड़ पर नहीं उगता है? Okay, majority of you believe that. It's a common belief which in fact is taken by everybody. How many of you believe that पैसा भाई को भाई से लड़ाता है? Okay, majority of you believe that. How many of you believe कि पैसा इंसान को कुत्ता बना देता है? Okay, majority of you believe that. Okay, and how many of you believe कि अगर भैया पैसा कमाना तो 2 नंबर का धंधा तो करना पड़ता है, 1 नंबर से उतनी कमाई नहीं होती है. Okay, some of you still believe that. And how many of you in this room want to be rich again? All those who want to be rich, raise your hands. No, all of you want to be rich. Now see, right now when I asked you certain questions, I was trying to have a measurement of your opinion about money. Okay? So when you gave me those opinions, I found that your energy towards money is negative. Because everything which you said is basically a complaint against money. So you said that पैसा भाई को भाई से लड़ाता है. It's a negative statement about money. Okay, you said पैसा आदमी को कुत्ता बना देता है. It is a negative statement about money. You said पैसा पेड़ पे नहीं उगता. So it means you are trying to tell unconsciously, you are trying to tell that earning money is not easy. Because this is a statement which is mostly uttered by middle class community. That पैसा पेड़ पर नहीं उगता है. But on contrary to that, you want to be rich also. Okay, and when I asked that, do you think that people are like this? So some of you said that yes, लोगों पे इतनी जल्दी भरोसा नहीं करना होता है. So this is your unconscious thought. And I promise you that in your life you will come across people who will continuously break your faith. Why? Because you don't trust. You have this belief system that people are not to be trusted. You will have issue with your money because you believe that money is negative. Now I have few questions to you. How many of you believe that money is material? जैसे दो तरह की चीजें होती हैं, वन इज कॉल्ड आध्यात्मिक और दूसरे को बोला जाता है क्या बोलते हैं, वस्तु. मटीरियलिस्टिक होता है, एक स्पिरिचुअल होता है. सो वन थिंग इज कॉल्ड स्पिरिचुअल, वन थिंग इज कॉल्ड मटीरियल. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू बिलीव दैट मनी इज मटीरियल? Okay, majority believes that money is material, right? Agree, disagree? Now if I say that money is not material, it is spiritual, would you agree with me? Why? Okay, so he said with money we buy materialistic things. And if I tell you that there is nothing materialistic in this world, everything is spiritual, then for example, right now I'm standing here and writing something on this interactive panel, yes or no? Because of the availability of this interactive panel, you are able to see things clearly, and without making my hands dirty, I'm rubbing it and again writing something and making it presentable to you. Because of this availability of this interactive panel, the class is becoming conducive and easy to understand. There are air condition in this room which are making your sitting possible in this room. Temperature is high outside, but because of the cool air coming through this AC, you can comfortably sit. On these chairs you are sitting, and these chairs are making your sitting comfortable. I am standing here, and with the help of these lights I am able to give you a good reception. I don't think it is material, it is spiritual, because it is giving me a divine experience. So money is not material, it is spiritual. And again I repeat, you are born in such a beautiful culture, you are born in such a beautiful religion where you have a whole department of gods, those who deal with money only. Do you have Lakshmi? Do you have Kuber? Do you have Riddhi Siddhi? Who are they? God of money. And if you ever see your own God, do you ever see your God in poor clothes? You always find him full of jewelry. And I must tell you, you should be proud that you are an Indian. Why you are proud? That if you see the whole world, all over the world, the concept of religion which India gave, it is so vast that this is the only religion which has not only included men as a god, it has included women as a god. Tell me any other religion on this planet Earth which consider women also as a divine energy. No, but in your religion, they said alone man is not complete. With him, when woman comes, then only it is complete. So your God also does not come alone. You see, there is Brahma. So Brahma comes with Saraswati, then there is Vishnu. Vishnu comes with Lakshmi, and then there is Shiva. Shiva comes with, okay, job of Shiva is to destroy, so he requires Shakti. Durga is Shakti. Job of Vishnu is to run this and nurture you. For nurturing you, what is required? Money. So who comes? Lakshmi comes. Job of Brahma is to create. For creating you require knowledge. So who comes with Brahma? Saraswati. And Brahma all the time having a Kamandalu with him. Okay. Vishnu is all the time having Sudarshan Chakra with him, and Lord Shiva is having Trishul with him. Did you ever find Lord Shiva with a Trishul? No. Do you find Vishnu with Lord Shiva with the Sudarshan Chakra? No. Do you find your Vishnu with the Trishul? No. Do you find Brahma with any other weapon? No. That means somewhere these three energies cannot be contained by one male energy, so three male energies are created. And when these three male energies are not able to solve any problem, so one another energy is required in which all the energies of these three gods can be put, and then Durga comes. And then Durga comes, and the moment Durga comes, she has got Kamandalu also, she has got Trishul also, she has got Sudarshan Chakra also, she has got Farsa also in her hand. Yes or no? So it means this culture gives too much power, too much respect to the femininity. But unfortunately, over a period of time, continuously we have been bombarded with this information that India is a country where there is a lot of exploitation of women. India is a country where women are not given freedom. India is a country where women are not respected. Tell me any other religion which consider women as a god. And I don't know whether you know or not, the very first, for the first time when the right of vote was given, it was given to women in India before Britain. वोट डालने का अधिकार जब स्त्री को मिला था तो ब्रिटिशर्स जो अपने आप को मॉडर्न और ब्रॉड माइंडेड बोलते थे, उनके वहां पर स्त्री को वोट डालने का अधिकार नहीं था. भारत में ये पहले मिला. Tell me any other nation where a prime minister has ruled continuously for 3 consecutive tenures. Indira Gandhi. Any other nation where you feel they have? Tell me how many CMs are there, those who are women? They are. If you go back into history, in history you will find lot many names of freedom fighters are there. Jhansi Lakshmi Bai is there, Chand Bibi is there. Lot many women are there. Still we are made to believe that women are exploited in our country, and they do very wrong comparison. They say in India one side women are raped, another side you are worshipping. Worshipping is a different issue. Happening rape is a different problem. Why are you doing wrong comparison? These are not in parallel. If rape is happening, it is a problem which has to be addressed. But is worshipping bad? Or if women are worshipped, are we trying to promote raping by worshipping women? No. But your culture is constantly discouraged, and you are made to believe that it is all superstition. Why? Because in their mindset, equality of a women will be achieved the day women will also drink and sit in hookah bar and have 3-4 pegs every night. For them this is equality, for them this is freedom. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? So you need to understand कि जब आप जीवन में आगे बढ़ रहे हैं तो आपका belief system किस तरह का है. So if your belief system towards anything is negative, you will have that thing in your life. If your belief system towards something is positive, you will have that thing in your life. अगर आपका belief system negative है तब भी वो जीवन में आपके आएगा, और अगर आपका belief system positive है तब भी वो आपके जीवन में आएगा. For example, here somebody says, I want to have a good life. Is it a good statement? Is it a good statement? What is the statement? I want to have a good life. Okay, now look at the second statement. I don't want to have a bad life. Is it a right statement? Yes or no? Say loudly. No. One statement says, I want to have a good life. It is a positive statement. Second statement says, I don't want to have a bad life. It is a negative statement. The moment you say, I want to have a good life, you will have a good life. But the moment you say, I don't want to have a bad life, don't will not be read by your mind. Your mind will only read, have a bad life. Because mind does not see the negative aspect. Mind को जो don't शब्द है, ये सुनाई नहीं देता है. क्या नहीं देता है? So most of the time when you say don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, you will find child doing that. Why? Because mind does not read don't. So any parents who are dealing with their children and they want that their children should do something, so instead of saying don't do it, you better tell him what to do. So if a good father finds that his son is watching TV and he must not watch TV, so he'll never say, beta, don't watch TV. He'll say, beta, come on, let's play badminton outside. Because child is in the mood of doing something and you are saying him not to do something, he'll never listen to not. He will listen to the action word only. So never give commands in negative way to your mind. Don't say, I don't want to have a bad life. Don't say that I don't want to have these sort of people in my life. Tell what sort of people do you want to have in life. Tell what sort of money do you want to have in your life. Tell what kind of relationships do you want to have in your life. Tell what kind of career you want to have in your life. कैसा नहीं चाहिए ये मत बताइए, ये बताइए कि कैसा चाहिए. But the problem with people is they don't know कि उनको चाहिए कैसा होता है. उनकी वो डेफिनेशन जो नहीं चाहिए वो उनके पास है, लेकिन जो चाहिए वो उनके पास नहीं है. Are you understanding it or not? So right now if I say that money is not material, it is spiritual, so are we meeting somewhere? If I say that earning money is not difficult at all, it is quite easy, do you agree with me? It's easy. If there is anything easy on this planet Earth, it is earning money only. पैसा कमाना आसान होता है, मुश्किल नहीं होता. It's easy. It is easy. Don't believe it is difficult. Because believing it is difficult is not helping you. It's easy. और क्या पैसा पेड़ पर उगता है? Yes. उगता है. क्योंकि जब तुम बोलते हो पैसा पेड़ पर नहीं उगता है तो अनकॉन्शियसली तुम बोल क्या रहे हो कि पैसा कमाना मुश्किल है, और जब तुम बोलते हो कि पैसा पेड़ पर उगता है तो तुम बोल क्या रहे हो कि पैसा कमाना आसान है। एंड ऑल द पीपल हु आर वेल्दी यू विल फाइंड दे हैव गॉट ट्रीज, अलग अलग ट्रीज लगा रखे। अंबानी के बहुत सारे पेड़ हैं, टाटा के बहुत सारे पेड़ हैं, अदानी के बहुत सारे पेड़ हैं, दे हैव। सो पैसा हमेशा कहाँ उगता है? पेड़ पर उगता है। एंड इफ यू थिंक कि भाई पैसे के लिए लड़ते हैं, रॉन्ग, दैट इज पुअर थिंकिंग विच हैज गॉट डेवलप्ड। greed and not ability of sharing is making them fight. Lot many parents are there when they pack the lunch of their son in the morning, you know what they tell to their son? आराम से खाइयो, किसी को दियो मत, तेरे लिए डाला। Now what are you teaching him? Not sharing. Yes or no? Had you told him कि बेटा ये तेरे लिए डाला, तेरे दोस्त खाएं तो खिला दियो, कोई टेंशन नहीं है, 10 रुपए एक्स्ट्रा रख, अगर तेल नहीं बचे तो खरीद के खा लियो। Now see what thought have you given to your son? You have made him fearless. You have made him fearless. He'll have no hesitation in sharing. But you didn't teach him sharing. You taught him fear. You made him scared. You said, ज़्यादा नहीं ना अपने लिए। Yes or no? So पैसा पेड़ पर लगता है, एक बात। दूसरा, पैसा भगवान है, and you must love it. Money is more beautiful than your beloved. तुम्हारी माशूका ज्यादा सुंदर है पैसा। And I'm not joking. It is beautiful. Why? Because it gives you the freedom of doing lot many things in your life. You want that I should give some charity in some ashram, go and give. You'll feel good. How would you give it if you don't have? You'll be able to give only when you have. You want that I should take my mother to a good hospital because she is not feeling well. Would you like to take her to BK hospital, or you would like to take her to Apollo hospital? Apollo. Why? Because good treatment you expect from there. So what do you require for it? Money. You want to send your child for higher courses to nice trainers where he can really learn good lessons. So what do you require for it? Money. You come from your home, on the way when you are walking, you find a poor old man sitting by the side of a corner. He is wearing torn clothes and you want that I should be able to give him a good dress. What do you require? Money. It means every good work which has to be done by you requires money. Even if tomorrow you feel too much love about nature and you say that enough is done, too much of damage has happened with the nature, I want to contribute and I want to grow 100 trees. What do you require for it? Money. You have to buy the trees first, then you have to do an arrangement of watering it regularly, and then you have to give time to it. But the first thing which you require for it is money. Early in the morning when you wake up and you want to have a hot cup of coffee or tea, what does it come with? Money. When you want to have a warm glass of milk at night so that you can have a cozy sleep, what do you require for it? Money. When you want to dress up on your birthday in a nice dress, what do you require for it? Money. When you want to arrange a big party for all your relatives and you want they should come over there and enjoy a delicious meal, what do you require for it? So beautiful it is. इतनी सुंदर तुमको अपनी माशूका नहीं लगेगी। अभी देखो कितना अच्छा लग रहा है पैसा। Yes or no? You need it. Look at the condition of Pakistan. Look at the condition of Sri Lanka. They are poor countries now. Why? Because they don't have funds. What is the strength of yours? Your strength is, even if there comes a recession, there is a recession going in the European countries if you are aware of it. But you are not affected it. You know why? Because you belong to a culture where you were told that money is important and save it. So you don't believe in only one sort of currency which is called white notes. You believe in black currency also. तुम्हारे पास पैरेलल होता है। गांव में जाओ, हर औरत के पास 15-20 तोला मिल जाएगा। Yes or no? During the time of demonetization, सबसे ज्यादा पैसा हमारे घर में मेरी माँ के पास निकला। And she never earned in her whole life. We were shocked that how come you have this much? She said, तुमको क्या पता घर कैसे चलते हैं? And she is 5th class pass. Look at the mind and intelligence of a woman. And it's not that she has stolen. Whatever father gave, she ultimately put here and there and there, and she might be having some plannings that I'll be using it in the marriage of my grandson or in my granddaughter, but it was a huge money. So look how financially literate they were. So you belong to a country where time and again you have been told good things about money. In between, certain people came and they started promoting that sab kuch moh maya है। अब उन्होंने जिस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में कहा वो कॉन्टेक्स्ट हमको समझ नहीं आया और हमने एक ही लाइन पकड़ ली कि सब कुछ मोह माया। और ये जो आइटम बोलता है कि सब कुछ मोह माया, उसका वैभव देखिएगा कभी, उसके आश्रम की मार्बल देखिएगा कौन से लगे, उसके आश्रम में जो उसका अपना बेड होता है वो देखिए कौन सा है। एंड बिफोर ही कम्स टू टेल यू अ स्टोरी, ऑल दीज कथावाचक व्हेन दे कम एंड टेल यू द स्टोरी, शैम्पू देखिए कौन सा करके आए होते हैं, and they do go for doing their hair curly, and then they have a particular turban, then they decide which suit is to be worn today. They are well dressed. And does it come free of cost? It doesn't come free of cost. So you need to break all your belief systems which are anti-money. Break all belief systems which are anti-money. Now let's come to the belief system related to marriage and all. See, what is marriage? Marriage is union of two people. Marriage is a union of two people. They will come and start living together. So when they'll come and start living together, we have to understand that two different personalities are coming and living together. So there will always be disagreements. There will always be disagreements. And if those disagreements will not be respected and will not be agreed upon, we'll have disputes. One. Second, when I know that at a certain point of time somebody is going to come into my life, will it be bad if I tell my mind in advance that what sort of person do I want to have in my life? Will it be bad or a good idea? अगर मेरे को मालूम है कि एक दिन मुझे कहीं सेटल डाउन होना है and somebody is going to be there in my life, so will it be bad if I show the picture of that person who has to be in my life? Yes or no? Yes, दिखाना होगा ना, दिखाओगे नहीं फिर तो कोई भी आ जाएगा। तुमको चाहिए शाहरुख खान, तुमने दिखाया नहीं, फिर शक्ति कपूर आएगा। You have to tell what you want. After a certain age, you know that now emotionally, physically, socially, you want somebody to be with you. Agree, disagree? Now when I know that somebody has to be into my life, I must have some idea, perception of him. I want a person who should be like this. I want a person with this sort of financial background. I want a person with this sort of qualification. I want a person with this kind of understanding. And I have this full faith that I deserve this kind of person. I have full faith that I'll have this person into my life. You'll attract him. He will come into your life. But first you tell what sort of person do you want to have. You don't know that. And you blindly get and bump into a person and then your life gets spoiled. And then you say, मुझे पहले ही बताया था ना कि शादी का लड्डू खाओ तो भी पछताओ, और मैंने खा लिया तो मेरे को क्या करना पड़ेगा, पछताना पड़ेगा. But you didn't use the science of manifestation which says that anybody who comes into your life, he comes into your life because of you only. And how it comes into your life? Because long back you start having certain pictures. Now those pictures will either come by default or it will come with a planning. If it comes with a planning, a well-defined picture will come. But if it comes with a default, sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be bad. कभी वो अच्छी भी हो सकती है और वो बुरी भी हो सकती है. बुरी होने की संभावना ज़्यादा है. Are you understanding it or not? You need to know कि तुमको क्या चाहिए. Now let's say you're a kind of boy who believes that family is first. You're a kind of boy who believes that I'm always indebted to my parents and throughout my life I want to do something great for my parents. You're a kind of boy who believes that if ever we have to live together only. So you need to manifest a kind of women in your life who has the same understanding, who has got the same philosophy. If you don't manifest and a woman comes who believes in individuality, again I repeat, nothing is right, nothing is wrong. These are our opinions and these are our belief system. Now you didn't have this picture, you believed it, but you didn't manifest it. So you ended up having a woman in your life who believes in individuality, who believes that we should have the responsibility of our own life and I don't allow other people to interfere much in that. Who believes in having a total possession on the husband. So if that woman comes into your life, what will happen? Contradictions, disagreements, quarrels, and there is a possibility that by the end your relationship will be sabotaged. Are you understanding it or not? So decide what sort of women you want to have in your life. Decide what sort of man do you want to have in your life. उसका एक बीज बो दीजिए. हर चीज जब वास्तविक दुनिया में आती है, फिजिकल वर्ल्ड में आती है, तो उसका बीज आपके मेटाफिजिकल वर्ल्ड में बीज बोया जाता है और उस बीज का नाम होता है विचार. व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ दैट सीड? थॉट. That means you just sow a seed of a thought that this is what I want. Person who wants to have a good life will always have a vision of good life after 10 years from now. जो भी व्यक्ति एक जीवन को समझता है वो आज से 10 साल बाद कैसा जीवन चाहता है उसका बीज कब बोएगा? आज बोएगा. और वो बीज किस फॉर्म में बोया जाएगा? थॉट के फॉर्म में. और उस थॉट पर उसको क्या करना है? बिलीव करना है. और उस बिलीव में से क्या देखना कि कोई भी ऐसा मेरा बिलीफ सिस्टम, मेरा ऐसा परसेप्शन या ओपिनियन जो इसको रोकता है उसको क्या करना है? हटाना है. मेरे को अमीर बनना है तो मेरा पैसे के प्रति अच्छा ओपिनियन होना चाहिए. मेरे को अच्छे लोग लाइफ में चाहिए तो मेरा लोगों के प्रति एक अच्छा ओपिनियन होना चाहिए. अगर मेरे को करियर बढ़िया चाहिए तो करियर के प्रति मेरे को कोई डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू बिलीव कि आजकल अगर नौकरी चाहिए तो भैया बिना सिफारिश के नहीं मिलती? रेज योर हैंड्स. कितने लोग ऐसे हैं जो मानते हैं कि भैया अगर अच्छी नौकरी चाहिए तो बिना सिफारिश के नहीं मिलेगी? वेरी गुड. आप लोग ठीक हो अगर आप ऐसा नहीं सोचते हो तो. भाई या तो आपके पास सिफारिश हो, फिर तुम मानो कि भैया बिना सिफारिश के नहीं मिलती, तो तुम्हारे पास सिफारिश है तुम उससे ले लोगे. अब तुम्हारे पास सिफारिश तो है नहीं, तो तुम्हारा ये मानना कि बिना सिफारिश के नौकरी नहीं लगती है तुमको किसी तरह मदद कर सकता है. इट्स अ डिसएम्पावरिंग बिलीफ. तो तुम ये मानो कि सब कुछ हासिल किया जा सकता अगर मैं स्किल्स को डेवलप कर लूं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, मिल जाएगी नौकरी. अरे सिफारिश से क्या होता है? बिना सिफारिश के करके दिखाएंगे हम. एग्जाम्पल ढूंढो, ऐसे रेफरेंस ढूंढो जो तुम्हारे इस सीट को स्ट्रांग बनाए. बोलो कि अगर नरेंद्र मोदी जो एक छोटा वर्कर था वो पीएम बन सकता है बिना सिफारिश के, तो मैं क्यों नहीं बन सकता? Yes or no? Are you understanding it or not? So whatever belief system which is going to empower you, have it and try to find out the references by which this belief system can be more powerful. यानी कि जो तुमने एक नया बिलीफ सिस्टम माना, उस बिलीफ सिस्टम को पकड़ो और उसको फिर क्या दो? ताकत दो. ताकत देने के लिए तुमको क्या ढूंढने पड़ेंगे? रेफरेंस ढूंढने पड़ेंगे. अब्दुल कलाम एक रेफरेंस है जो कहीं से कुछ नहीं थे कुछ बन गए. अब्राहम लिंकन एक रेफरेंस है आपके लिए. लाल बहादुर शास्त्री आपके लिए एक रेफरेंस है. धीरू भाई अंबानी आपके लिए एक रेफरेंस है. सचिन तेंदुलकर आपके लिए एक रेफरेंस है. अभी रिसेंटली जो बॉय आईपीएल में खेला, जो गोलगप्पे बेचता था, ये आपके लिए रेफरेंस है. These are called references. Why do we require these references? So that the seed which I have sowed, I should not become doubtful about it. I should not become doubtful about it. क्योंकि जो मैंने बीज बोया है, अब इसकी मुझे नर्चरिंग करनी पड़ेगी. और अगर मुझे इसकी नर्चरिंग करनी है तो एक प्रोसेस होता है. Those who do farming, they would understand कि जब वो कोई फसल उगाते हैं तो सिर्फ गेहूं ही निकल कर बाहर नहीं आती है, उसके साथ क्या आती है? घास भी आती है. और किसान जाकर अगर उसको गेहूं ठीक चाहिए तो ध्यान रखता है कि घास को उखाड़कर बाहर फेंकना है. यू लुक एट द लाइफ ऑफ फार्मर. लुक एट द लाइफ ऑफ फार्मर. वेरी ब्यूटीफुल. वो पहले खेत पर आएगा, देखेगा खेत को, फिर साफ सफाई होगी, फिर देखता है पिछली बार क्या उगाया था, इस बार भी अगर वो उगाऊंगा तो उतनी फर्टिलाइजेशन नहीं हो पाएगा क्योंकि वो मिनरल तो खा चुका है पौधा. तो देखता अब दूसरी वाली फसल उगाऊं. तो रोटेट फार्मिंग होती है. Any idea what is rotate farming? That means once you have grown a weed, next time you don't grow a weed, you grow another crop over there. And then you do this process of plowing. After that he puts the seed and then he just does the fertilization. After that he does irrigation and then he keeps watch for certain period. After certain period he knows that now my crop is going to grow. Similarly, we have to have a belief system in our mind which is going to be empowering. And then we have to see that there are a lot many references which are negative and they may come and interfere into this belief system. So in order to discard those references, I have to come with some powerful references. For that I have to see the stories of the people, stories of the brands, stories of some people who are nearby my area and constantly repeat and watch and listen to them. If I do it, तो वो मेरा belief system क्या हो जाता है? Strong हो जाता है. Are we meeting, guys? Yes or no? Once upon a time, there was a man and he was traveling to his village. But on the way it happened that night fell and he was extremely tired. So he thought that if I go deep into the jungle, there can be a problem. So it's better I should sit under the tree. There was a big tree. So the moment he sat under the tree, he didn't know that he is sitting under a tree which is called Kalp Briksha. What do we call? Kalp Vriksha. Now Kalp Vriksha is a wish fulfilling tree. In your mythological books, it is believed that एक ऐसा वृक्ष होता है जो आपकी इच्छाएं पूरी करता है. And he was sitting under the tree and he was little exhausted and tired. So when he sat under the tree, he said, यार कितना अच्छा होता अगर यहाँ पर गरम गरम खाना मिल जाता. And to his surprise, a warm food came in front of him. He was so hungry that he didn't bother where the food has come from. He started eating. And after eating, he felt very relaxed. And he said, कितना अच्छा होता अगर यहाँ पे एक नरम नरम बिस्तर मिल जाता. And to his surprise, after a few moments, a bed came over there. And the moment he was on the bed, he said, oh, my legs are paining. कितना अच्छा होता कोई आकर मेरी टांगे दबा देता. And he found कि कोई आ गया उसकी टांगे दबाने के लिए. और जब टांगे दबाई और नींद आने लगी, तो उसका दिमाग काम करने लगा कि हो क्या रहा है. He started doubting. He said, मैंने खाने का बोला आ गया, फिर बिस्तर बोला आ गया, टांग दबाने आ गया, लगता कुछ गड़बड़ है, यहाँ जरूर कोई राक्षस है, कोई ऐसी प्रेत शक्ति है. और थोड़ी देर उसको पेड़ पे क्या दिखाई दिया? प्रेत. अब प्रेत को जैसे उसने देखा वो घबरा गया, बोला कहीं मेरे को खा ना जाए, और उसने उसको. Your belief system is that tree. Your belief system is that tree. The job of your belief system is to make everything come true in your life. How many of you believe that we should save money? We should save money. Okay? Nobody will go against it कि हमको पैसा नहीं बचाना चाहिए. Right? We should save money. Now if I ask you why shall we save money, what do you say? To secure our future. Okay? Why shall we save our money? Okay? अपने अपने ओपिनियन दीजिए, क्यों पैसा बचाना चाहिए? For a hard time we should save money. Okay? Come up with your opinion. For time के लिए पैसा बचाना चाहिए. Okay? Whatever opinion you have got, give it. It's good to interact. We said क्या हमको पैसा बचाना चाहिए? Majority of people said yes, हमको बचाना चाहिए. So now my question to you is, why shall we save money? To save your life. Okay?
It avoids us from doing unexpected expenditures.
So that we can avoid doing unwanted expenses. Okay? To fulfill your wishes. Okay? For adverse conditions. Okay? To fulfill your desires or needs. Okay? लेकिन अगर desires need fulfill करनी है तो अभी desire है उनको क्या करें? छोड़ दें, फिर पैसे आगे मतलब करें, कैसे करें? क्योंकि desire ताजी ताजी अभी होती हैं. At this age you will have more desire in comparison to 55. Because 55 आधा हार्डवेयर खराब हो चुका होगा. Yes or no? अभी तुम्हारा मन करेगा कि एक ग्रीन एप्पल लूं और बिग बाइट मारो, तब तुमको मालूम है कि मैं एप्पल को अगर बाइट मारी तो जो नकली दांत लगे ये भी जाएंगे. Yes or no? Agree, disagree? अभी तुमको मालूम है चेहरे पे थोड़ी क्रीम श्रीम लगाती हूँ ठीक लगेगी, तब बचा ही कुछ नहीं होगा चेहरे में, क्या लगाओगे? तो तुम कहोगे क्रीम छोड़िए, रामदेव का जेल ही ठीक है, एलोवेरा. So why shall we save money? Tell me. To grow your life in a beautiful way. Okay? Come on guys, speak up. Why shall we save money? कुछ तो राय होगी तुम्हारी. बुढ़ापे में पढ़ाई करोगे? For children, we should save money for the good education of children. Okay? वो तो बता दिया ना, better future. कितना repeat करोगे? For reducing uncertainties of life. So you believe that with money you can reduce the uncertainties of life. It means you somewhere believe that uncertainties are bad. See, understand guys. जीवन को समझने की कोशिश कीजिए. जीवन ना अच्छा है ना बुरा है, जीवन है. ना अनसर्टेनिटी बुरी है ना सर्टेनिटी बुरी है, हो रही है वो घटना, वो है. There is nothing called uncertainties of life. They happen. And when they happen, they happen. There is no point of saying it is uncertainty of a life. Are you understanding it or not? Model ही जीवन का ऐसा है. So anybody sitting in this room, if you want to have a quality life, develop one belief system. And that belief system is life is what is. जैसा है वो जीवन ऐसा ही है. Neither it is good nor it is bad. ना तो अमीरी बुरी है, ना अच्छी है, ना गरीबी बुरी है, ना अच्छी. It's up to you how you see that. A poor person can also be happier, a rich person can also be happier. A poor person can be sad, a rich person can also be sad. Neither richness makes you happy nor poverty makes you sad. It's you who makes yourself either sad or happy. Are you understanding it or not? So just understand life is what is and receive life the way it is coming to you. जीवन जैसा आपके पास आता है उसको वैसा ही स्वीकार कर लीजिए और फिर देखिए जीवन में आनंद होता है. So my question again, why shall we save money? Some of you people said that we should save this money because for adversities in life. Some of you said that we should save money for better education. Some of you said that we should save money for good future. Apart from this,
sometime save money excites us.
Saved money excites us. Okay, we need to have that sort of feeling of security. So that feeling of security gives us a kick. For that kick, we should save money. All right. Anybody else? For fulfilling basic needs, we should save money. देखो आप पैसा बचा ही तब पाओगे जब तुम्हारी बेसिक नीड्स पूरी हो चुकी होंगी. Are you understanding it or not? आप थोड़ा गौर कीजिए guys, all of you sitting in this room, कि जब आप कोई राय दें तो पहले तो राय जरूर दें, right? Because people, those who don't have opinion and they don't have their own thoughts, they people will have a very suffocating sort of life. उनका जीवन बहुत डम टाइप हो जाता है. आपकी राय बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. एंड इट्स वेरी सैड दैट नाउअडेज पीपल डोंट हैव थॉट्स इन द माइंड. विचार नहीं है उनके पास. गॉड नोज वो कौन सी दुनिया में फंस गए कि विचार ही नहीं है. और जो व्यक्ति के पास विचार नहीं होता है मूर्ख होता है वो. फिर तुमको कितने देश की राजधानियां याद हैं, कितने देश के दुनिया की राजधानी याद है, कितने देश के प्रेसिडेंट्स के नाम पता हैं, ये कुछ ज़्यादा मैटर नहीं करता. इंफॉर्मेशन है तुम्हारे पास, तुम्हारी मेमोरी स्ट्रांग है, तुमने रट ली, लेकिन इससे ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. तुम्हारी राय क्या है किसी चीज़ को लेकर. What's your opinion about politics happening in your country? What's your opinion about people? What's your opinion about money? What's your opinion about religion? What's your opinion about God? What's your opinion about everything? हर चीज़ में आपकी राय होनी चाहिए. And at the same time, that should be flexible. That should be फ्लेक्सिबल. कुछ भी रिजिड नहीं होना चाहिए. यू शुड ऑलवेज बी रेडी कि एक पॉइंट पे आके छोड़ना पड़ेगा. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू बिलीव दैट वी शुड हैव पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग इन आवर लाइफ? यस और नो? ओके. एंड वी हैव बीन टॉट कॉन्टिन्यूसली दैट वी शुड ऑलवेज थिंक पॉजिटिव. और हमको ये बोला जाता है कि जब भी कोई घटना घटे तो आप उसमें कुछ अच्छा खोजो, उसमें कुछ अच्छा खोजो, और पॉजिटिव ही होता है. जो कुछ भी होता है अच्छे के लिए होता है. यू बिलीव विद दिस थॉट? यस और नो? ओके. लंबे समय तक इस थॉट ने राज किया है. ना इसे ड्रॉप दिस थॉट. किसी काम का नहीं. एक लड़की का रेप हो गया, तुम उसको जाके बोलते इसमें कुछ अच्छा खोज. इसमें क्या अच्छा हुआ? लेकिन अगर हम इसको ऐसे देखें कि ये घटना हो चुकी है और हो चुकी है, ओके, इट इज, देयर इज नो पॉइंट ऑफ हैविंग अ पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग. द राइट थिंकिंग इज इट हैज हैपेंड, सो आई से टेक द लाइफ द वे इट इज. हो गया है अभी, अब आगे मूव करो इससे, बिकॉज नथिंग कैन बी डन अबाउट इट नाउ. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट और नॉट? बट टू से रिमेन पॉजिटिव ड्यूरिंग दिस, आई डोंट थिंक इट वुड बी पॉसिबल फॉर हर और हिम टू बी पॉजिटिव ड्यूरिंग दैट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. उस वक्त आप उससे उम्मीद करें कि पॉजिटिव रह ही नहीं सकता. तो उसके लिए बेटर क्या समझ पैदा करना जरूरी है कि ये हो चुका है, ये घटना घट चुकी है. सो आई सेड दैट टेक द लाइफ द वे इट इज. है ऐसा, अब ये हो गया है. तुमको नौकरी से निकाल दिया है. यू हैव बीन किक्ड आउट ऑफ द जॉब. नथिंग इज पॉजिटिव इन दिस. व्हाट इज द रियलिटी? यू हैव बीन किक्ड आउट ऑफ द जॉब. देयर आर टू रीजन व्हाई यू हैव बीन किक्ड आउट ऑफ द जॉब. ईदर यू आर नॉट परफॉर्मिंग एज पर द एक्सपेक्टेशन, or company didn't require your services because somebody else has come who is giving on a cheaper rate or who is giving on a better way than you, right? These two possibilities are there. Or there are certain skill which market is asking for and you have not developed those skills. So accept that my job has gone. Now when my job has gone, what have I to do? I have to find another job. So when I have to find another job, I have to do a re-evaluation my all skills and see that previous company rejected me. Did it reject me because of my technical skills, or did it reject me because of my personality, or did it reject me because of my behavioral skill? So whatever answer is coming out of it, you have to work on it now. Are you understanding it or not? बट तुमको लगता है अच्छा नौकरी निकलेगी, कुछ अच्छा ही हुआ होगा, भगवान कुछ देने वाले हैं। वो भगवान नहीं देगा बेटा, तेरे को खुद ढूंढना है। तुझे अभी लड़ाई लड़नी है आगे चल के। यू हैव टू कम आउट एंड सी व्हाट नेक्स्ट। गॉड इज नॉट गोइंग टू गिव यू दैट। आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट और नॉट? सो व्हाई शैल वी सेव मनी? अगेन दिस क्वेश्चन। मतलब मैं जब भी आपसे पैसे बचाने की बात कर रहा हूं तो थोड़ा सा इसको यूं समझो कि मैं यूं मान रहा हूं कि जो आप पैसा बचा रहे हो वो उस एज में बचा रहे हो जब कमाना है, और एक वक्त पे आके तुमने छोड़ना भी है कमाना। तो अब तुम 70 के समय तो कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं ढूंढोगे कि अब 70 में मैं जो है ना कुछ करने वाला हूं। यू हैव टू स्टॉप समवेयर इन माई फिलॉसफी। ओके, आई बिलीव नॉट इन प्रूविंग एनीथिंग, आई बिलीव लिव एंड एट अ सर्टेन टाइम क्विट. Because quitting is, see, look at this word. Read this word. Okay? One is this human being and one is are we human doing or human being? B का मतलब क्या होता है? और do का मतलब क्या होता है? Yes or no? That means the very model of life should be lived by us in such a way कि doing से being में convert हो जाए. So we normally believe that a stage of life will come when I will stop all my active actions and will live life with no compulsions. For example, at this age, I am compelled to work. Right? But if I do not strategize or plan my life, and if this compulsion becomes a part of my life even at the age of 60, so I am a failure in my point of view. I believe that at a certain age, I should live life with my conditions. That means at 60, I don't want to work. I want to work as per my mood. If my mood says don't work, so I don't want to work. But today I can't work according to my mood. Are you understanding it or not? क्योंकि अभी मेरे को बहुत सी चीजें हैं जो चाहिए, तो अभी मैं ह्यूमन बीइंग हूं ही नहीं, अभी मैं क्या हूं? बट मेरा ऐसा प्लानिंग है कि भाई 55 के बाद क्या बनना है, कि अब करना अपने मर्जी से। अभी जो हम कर रहे हैं वो किस लिए कर रहे हैं? पैसे के लिए। ओके, लेकिन अगर 55 और 60 में भी सिर्फ पैसे के लिए करना पड़ा तो जिंदगी कैसी हो जाती है? प्रेशराइज्ड। गेटिंग इट और नॉट? So if you want to enjoy that stage of life, तो जब मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूं why shall we save money, so मैं उस पीरियड के हिसाब से आपसे पूछ रहा हूं why shall we save money. Okay, how many of you believe we should save money? Because in life there can be certain problems and illnesses and adversities. So for that period we must have some funds with us. भाई जीवन में कभी बीमारी आ सकती है, कोई बुरा वक्त आ सकता है, खराब हालत हो सकती है, बैड टाइम आ सकता है, उसके लिए हमको पैसा चाहिए। कितने लोग ऐसा मानते हैं? रेज योर हैंड्स। ओके, प्रीटी गुड अमाउंट ऑफ पीपल दे बिलीव इट, राइट? अब देखिए प्रॉब्लम क्या है। When you are saving money, it gets saved with the energy. It gets saved with the energy. And which energy? Energy of thought. Everything in this universe has got an energy, even thought has got energy. So when you are saving money, this money also gets saved with the energy of thoughts. So if your thought is, tomorrow a bad time can come, tomorrow there can be a serious illness, tomorrow there can be a major adversity, and we should save money for that period, I promise you, you will have a serious adversity in your life. I promise you, you will have serious illness in your life. I promise you, you will have a serious bad time in your life, because this money which has been saved by you has to be utilized for that energy only with which this money has been saved. So you saved money with this thought that tomorrow there can be bad times. Now this money will be utilized at that time only. And if this money has to be utilized at that time, the bad period has to be manifested. And who is manifesting it? You are manifesting it. And lot many people are there, those who say, देखा, बोला था ना मैंने बुरा वक्त आएगा, पैसा नहीं बचाया होता तो आज क्या होता? No, there is another person who is saving money, but he is saving money with this thought that when I'll get old and my grandchildren will come to me, I'll buy good gifts for them. He is saving money that when I'll get old and whosoever will come to me for help, I'll give him money. He is saving with this thought that after 60, my son I know will be earning, but I don't want to take from him. I want to have my own freedom. And if ever any of my near and dear one finds himself in problem, I want to give him financial support. अब ये भी पैसा बचा रहा है और पहले वाला भी पैसा बचा रहा, दोनों के में क्या फर्क है? बिलीफ का फर्क है। वो बीज जो डाल रहा है पैसे को बचाने के लिए, उस एनर्जी का डिफरेंस है। ही इज नॉट सेविंग मनी विद दिस थॉट दैट टुमारो बैड टाइम विल कम, देन व्हाट विल हैपन? He is saving this money with this thought that tomorrow when my grandchildren will come to me, I want to give them good gifts. He is saving money with this thought that tomorrow when my son will come and his wife will come, I want to buy good dresses for them. He is saving this money with this thought that tomorrow if anybody in my near and dear one is going to be in any kind of adversity, I'll help them. This money is also saved with one energy and the previous money is also saved with one energy. Manifest दोनों होंगी। जिसने उस थॉट से सेव किया कि अगर कल को बुरा वक्त आ गया तो क्या होगा, वो बुरे वक्त को क्या करेगा? मैनिफेस्ट करेगा अपने जीवन में। और जिसने ये मैनिफेस्ट किया कि मेरे पास मेरे नियर एंड डियर वंस आएंगे, आई वांट टू गिव देम ऑल दीज गिफ्ट्स एंड ऑल, सो वो भी सेव कर रहा है और उसकी लाइफ में ये गुड टाइम क्या होगा? मैनिफेस्ट हो। Are you understanding it or not? Because we have said in the beginning कि आपके जीवन में जो भी होगा, जो भी हो रहा है, वो तुम ही कर रहे हो, कोई और नहीं कर रहा है। यहां तक कि तुम्हारे जो माँ बाप हैं उनका चुनाव तुमने किया है, तो तुम्हारा जो जीवन साथी आएगा उसका चुनाव तुम करोगे, कॉन्शियसली और अनकॉन्शियसली। कॉन्शियसली और अनकॉन्शियसली यानी कि आप जागरूक अवस्था में करोगे या सोई हुई अवस्था में करोगे। द मोमेंट यू डू एनी काइंड ऑफ सिलेक्शन इन कॉन्शियस स्टेट ऑफ माइंड, यू एंड अप डूइंग गुड सिलेक्शन. But when it is happening unconsciously, there are possibilities that it may be good, it may be bad. Majority of the time it is bad. Majority of the time it is bad. Are we meeting, guys? यहाँ तक आपको बात समझ है? Let's move further and let us see ये पूरा प्रोसेस और कैसे काम करता है. So good, na? Science is wonderful. God is science. God is science. And you're also science. देखो, इसको समझो. सबसे पहले क्या है? What are atoms? Small particle. सबसे smallest unit क्या है? Atom की है. Okay? अब ये एटम जब आपस में मिलते हैं, खूब सारे मिल जाते हैं, तो फिर जब इनका एक साथ मिलन होता है तो क्या बनती है? सेल बनती है. सेल से जीवन की शुरुआत होती है. सेल से किसकी शुरुआत होती है? जीवन. बिकॉज सेल मीन्स लाइफ. ओके, व्हेन सो मेनी सेल्स कम टुगेदर, व्हाट गेट्स इनटू फॉर्मेशन? टिश्यू. ओके, सेल, जब बहुत सारी सेल एक साथ जुड़ जाती हैं तो क्या बनता है? टिश्यू बनता है. जब बहुत सारे टिश्यू एक साथ जुड़ जाते हैं तो क्या बनता है? ऑर्गन बनता है. यस और नो? और जब बहुत सारे ऑर्गन एक साथ मिलकर काम करना शुरू करते हैं तो क्या बनता है? ऑर्गेनिक सिस्टम. यू आर एन ऑर्गेनिक सिस्टम. यू आर एन ऑर्गेनिक सिस्टम. फिर एक दिन ये ऑर्गेनिक सिस्टम कोलैप्स कर जाता है, मर जाता है और दोबारा क्या बन जाता है? यू आर अ साइंस. You are a science and God is science. Anybody who believes in any kind of God which does not come in alignment with the science, he is a fake God. कोई भी ऐसा भगवान जो विज्ञान के आधार पर खरा नहीं उतर रहा है. देखिए, who made religion or who made God? There is no doubt about it that man made God. There can be doubt whether God has made man or not. भगवान ने इंसान बनाया, इस पे बहस हो सकती है, लेकिन इस पे बहस की कोई गुंजाइश नहीं है कि इंसान ने भगवान को बनाया. सबका अपना अपना है, इसलिए तुम्हारा अलग, मेरा अलग, किसी और का अलग. अग्री डिसएग्री. बट अब इसको अगर हमने तोलना है कि यार साइंटिफिकली इसको स्टडी करें, तो जब हम इसको स्टडी करेंगे, जो भी चीज साइंस की अलाइनमेंट में है वो बिल्कुल सही है, और जो साइंस की अलाइनमेंट में नहीं है वो गलत है. Anything which does not come in alignment with the science is wrong. Anything which comes in alignment with the science is right. Yes, some of the science may not be understood by you because it is higher. It is higher. You haven't reached up to that. Example, when you want to have any kind of knowledge, for you knowledge means something which you have read in book. Knowledge for you means something who has told you. That is knowledge for you, that is available in the book. But there are other sources also where nobody tells anything, nobody reads anything, still he comes to know about various other things. Where does he come to know? He comes to know about that from a higher science. Guru Nanak did not go to any university. He did not go to any college. But one day when he was lying and the person came and he said, what are you doing? Your feet are towards Makkah, move it. He said, I'm a lazy man. I didn't know that this side Makkah, you do one thing, move my feet. So that man took the feet of Guru Nanak and turned towards another side. But to his surprise, he found that Makkah is that side. Then he turned his feet to another side. And then he found Makkah was visible over that side. Why it was happening? Because Nanak was a higher consciousness. He was at that state where he himself was God. So when he himself is God means what? Everybody who has taken birth on this planet Earth has a capability of becoming a God. So man is God in motion, but he has forgotten that he is God. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? Getting it or not? Okay? चलिए आगे मूव करते हैं और देखते हैं कि पूरा साइंस काम कैसे करता है. Do you want to ask any question up to this? चल थोड़ा सा इसको ब्रीफ करते हैं. Science means my responsibility. That's why we study most of the topics with the heading of science of dash. Why? Because the moment we say science, it means it is my responsibility. This is clear. Manifestation means any idea which has to be converted into reality. So we started learning science of manifestation. That means any idea or thought which I have and I want to have this in real, in my life, what shall I do? For that I understood that I have to work on my belief system. And if I have to work on my belief system, I have to understand there are two kinds of belief system. One is called empowering, second is called disempowering. Disempowering belief system will never help me grow in life, but empowering belief system will always will contribute in my growth. And when I say empowering belief system and disempowering belief system, I can have an empowering system about one field and I may have disempowering system about another thing. There are people who have got very empowering belief about relationships, but at the same time these people have got very disempowering beliefs about money. There are people who have got very empowering belief system about money, but disempowering belief system about people. So I need to have empowering belief system in every sphere of my life, right? Next, I understood that there is nothing right, nothing wrong. We have been programmed, and that programming when becomes very strong, we started saying it is right and it is wrong. We took an example of a thief where his son is stealing, he is awarded, but when you steal, you are not awarded. We took an example of a Muslim boy marrying a daughter of his own aunts, and then Hindu boy marrying a daughter of his own aunt. They both can't agree on it. We'll have disagreements on it. We can't understand it, and they can't understand why we have objection. Why? Because this is their belief system. Are we meeting this or not? Okay. Then we understood that if we want to have something good in our life, so we have to have positive thoughts about that particular thing, because those positive thoughts will make our belief system positive about it. And the majority of Indians have been programmed to have a negative belief system about money. So the very first thing which has to be corrected by us is have correct belief system towards money. And when we want to have a correct belief system towards money, we need to have this belief system that money is beautiful. We have to this belief system that money is God. We have to have this belief system that money is easy to earn. We have to have this belief system that money gives you all the comforts, luxuries of life. We have to have this belief system that money gives you freedom of doing something remarkable in this life. पैसा आपको आज़ादी देता है बहुत कुछ सुंदर करने की. And if you don't have, there can be lot many things which you want to do, but you are not able to do simply because of lack of money. Up to this it is clear. यहाँ तक हम लोग एक दूसरे से agree करते हैं. Yes or no? Any question related to this? यहाँ तक कोई अगर आपके मन में सवाल है, so you may ask me. Okay. So terrorist in his point of view is right. See, one who is terrorist for us, this is very dangerous, which I am going to say. He may not be terrorist for himself. Are you understanding it or not? He himself is thinking that I am doing a job of freedom. This is called brainwashing. And what is brainwashing? Brainwashing means deep rooting a sort of belief which can be utilized for attaining a certain purpose. Getting it or not? So let's say a particular terrorist outfit who has been funded by one particular nation. So when that nation is funding that terrorist outfit, what they want? They say, give us people who can become suicide bombers. Okay? So now what they'll do, they'll pick up people who are very suggestible. Suggestible means people who easily get influenced by the thoughts of other people. Okay? So they'll pick those people, and the best food by which a person can easily be influenced. Can anybody tell me what is that? Huh? Okay. Religion. Religion is very powerful force. It's so powerful. Because on the basis of religion, you can program anybody for doing anything. Now you're picked up. Then you're shown certain things. Then you're made to believe certain things. This is called a process of radicalization, which happens in every religion. Radicalization can happen in Hindus also, radicalization can happen in Islam also, radicalization can happen in Sikh also, radicalization can happen in Christians also. They have their own modus operandi through which they do. And when they do it, these people become soldiers. They think that we are sacrificing our life. But they don't understand that ultimately they have been utilized by certain people for their certain vested interest, and they'll be killed in the process. Are you understanding it or not? उस रास्ते में एक ही चीज होनी, उनको मरना है, उनको नहीं है समझ. So whenever a person who has been strongly radicalized by the certain dharmic people, when he is to be brought into mainstream, a lot of counseling sessions goes into that, because now you have to change his whole philosophy. Are you understanding it or not? And anything which has to be put into the mind of people, if it is not based on science, if it is based on only belief, it's easy to program. क्योंकि बोलते हैं यहाँ समझ को छोड़ दो, भगवान तुम्हारी समझ के परे है. ऐसा क्यों है? समझने के लिए बोलो ना. कोशिश करते हैं समझने की, कुछ परे नहीं है, समझ आता है भगवान, आएगा तुमको समझ. That's why you were told you want to believe in God, believe. You don't want to believe in God, don't believe in God. Are you understanding it or not? You belong to such a beautiful culture where they said you want to believe in God, good. You don't want to believe in God, no problem. You want to have questions, ask questions. You want to change it, change it. तुम बदलना चाहते हो, बदलो. Like let's say, who is Buddha? Who was Buddha? He was born in Kshatriya's family. He was a king. But then he said, I don't understand all the ritual which are done by Brahmins. I want to understand what God is. So he went into the search of God, and he came with his own understanding. And he said, this is God. So he created his own religion out of it. Did anybody object? No. Who is Mahavira? He picked one section of religion. And he said, Ahimsa sabse badi hai. So you'll find these people are having the mask also. They go naked, they walk barefooted. This is one philosophy. So you belong to a very strong culture. Over a period, this culture has been polluted, and we have been made to believe certain things which may not be required by us. But I would say study this culture. Study it, and then you will come to know what God is. God is not something which can't be understood. It can be understood. Krishna can be understood. Rama can be understood. Shiva can be understood. Everybody can be understood. आप हर चीज समझ सकते हो, पढ़ो तो सही. But don't listen to all these Tom, Dick and Harry and coming and having their own version. You study. You will reach at one. See, please understand. Religion को आपको कहाँ तक पकड़ना और कहाँ छोड़ना. Understand it. If you agree with me, you may disagree because it is very controversial topic. So I would give this freedom to you people to disagree with me. How many of you have seen the game of pole vault? You know the game pole vault? No? Like if you ever seen these Olympic games, you will find there is a game in which one man handles a big long stick with him, okay, pipe with him, and he runs. And he runs, and at particular point he fits that pole, and he goes up, okay. And when he goes up, there is a bar. Now he has to cross that bar. So the moment he crosses that bar, he has to leave this pole. Agree, disagree? Now let's say this man comes, jumps with the pole and reaches here. Now here there is a bar, and when he reaches over there, he says, no, I don't want to leave this pole, because this pole has made me reach here, so I want to take this pole with me that side. Will he be qualified or disqualified? He'll be disqualified. In order to go that side, he has to drop it. He has to drop it. This is the role of religion. Religion is to take you to that bar only, from where you'll enter into another realm where you'll meet God. But the moment you reach over there, you have to drop your religion. That's why you'll find that all the people who became enlightened, they didn't talk about any religion. They simply said that God is a presence, He is energy. He is energy, He dropped everything. Are you understanding my point or not? This, if you want to realize and understand, you have to study it. So do not leave God as a topic of retirement. The topic of God is a topic for you to study at this time. Why? Because anything which can be done by you with a nice or with the good results can be done when you are fresh, when you are young. Freshness is when you are young. Unfortunately, in our country, we have been living life in such a way where we think that spirituality or God is a retirement subject. So by the time person becomes 55 or 60, he starts saying Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. अब 60 में तो तेरी मजबूरी है करना, अब तो कुछ बचा नहीं तेरे में, अंदर से भी आवाज आती है, हड्डियां भी लड़खड़ा रही हैं अब, और सामने क्या दिखाई दे रही है? मौत. तो मौत के डर से क्या निकलता है फिर? हरे राम राम. अभी करना, अभी करेगा तो समझ आएगा क्या है. It is the right time for you to get connected with this energy. Why? Because your source is that energy. Your source is that energy. You have come from there. And let me tell you, whatever religion you belong to, don't be fanatic about it. Because at the core you are same. मेरे को भी भूख लगेगा, सरदार जी को भी भूख लगेगा, मुसलमान को भी भूख लगेगा, क्रिश्चियन को भी भूख लगेगा. जब मेरी माँ खुश होगी तो मुझे भी खुशी होगी, सरदार को भी खुशी होगी, मुस्लिम को भी खुशी होगी, क्रिश्चियन को भी खुशी होगी. मेरे बच्चे को कोई मारेगा तो मुझे भी दुख होगा, सरदार को भी दुख होगा, मुस्लिम को भी दुख होगा, सबको दुख होगा. यस और नो? मैं भी वैसे ही पैदा हुआ हूं जैसे तुम पैदा हुए, सबका सेम प्रोसेस है. ऊपर फैक्ट्री नहीं बैठी है कि वहां से अल्लाह बोलेगा मेरा बंदा जाएगा, यहाँ पे भगवान बोला नहीं नहीं मेरे वाले की बारी है, यहाँ पे गुरु नानक जी बैठे नहीं सबसे ज्यादा मैं अपने भेजूंगा, हम माइनॉरिटी में. Are you understanding my point? It does not happen. All these distinguish or discrimination you get once you come over there. And sad part is we become so much attached to this identity that we forget the science. We forget the science. Connect yourself with science. Study God as science. And you will be surprised that yes, we can meet Him. We can see Him. And we can have all that which He can give you. But तुमको पहले उसको क्या करना पड़ेगा? Study. Can we do it by going to a temple? Yes. Can we do it by going to a masjid? Yes. Can we do it by going to a gurdwara? Yes. You must go there. ताकि वहां जो useless लोग बैठे हैं वो तो हटें, क्योंकि तुम वहां नहीं गए तो वो वहां बैठे रहेंगे. Tell me, if you spend most of your time with God, how would you feel? Good, yes or no? That means if I am spending most of my time in some spiritual activity or with God, I am bound to feel good. Have you ever seen the faces of the people who spend most of their time in temple, gurdwara, church or mosque? कभी उनकी शक्ल देखिएगा. किसी मंदिर के पंडित को देखो, किसी मंदिर के किसी मस्जिद के काजी को देखो, किसी गुरुद्वारे के ग्रंथी को देखो, परेशान से दिखते हैं ज़्यादातर. थोड़ा सा उनको छेड़ दो, बहुत क्रोधित हो जाते हैं. यस और नो? अब ये सारा दिन भगवान के साथ थे, फिर ये इतनी जल्दी गुस्सा क्यों हो गए? फिर ये परेशान क्यों है? सुबह घंटी भी बजाते हैं फिर भी भरोसा नहीं है. अग्री डिसएग्री? दैट मीन्स समथिंग रॉन्ग इज हैपनिंग एट अ सीरियस लेवल. कुछ गड़बड़ हो रही है.
तो आप उसको छोड़ देना चाहिए. क्योंकि अगर मैंने अपने बेटे को पैदा कर दिया, अगर मैं उसको रोटी नहीं खिला तो मैं फादर रहने के लायक नहीं हूँ, क्योंकि मैंने क्यों पैदा किया. वैसे अगर कोई पंडित है, अगर कोई भी है, अगर कोई भगवान की पूजा कर रहा है तो उस पूजा को बिल्कुल श्रद्धा से करनी चाहिए. अगर आप श्रद्धा से नहीं करते तो वो चीज़ आपको अंदर ही अंदर खा जाएगी और आप डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाओगे. इसी का इसके कारण ही उसको क्रोध जागृत होता है।
जब भगवान के बाद तो सारी दुनिया को
So this is one opinion he has come with, okay? There are lot many words in between which can be discussed about. कि भाई श्रद्धा कैसे पैदा होगी? तुमने तो बड़े आराम से बोल दिया कि अगर तुम पूजा कर रहे हो तो श्रद्धा से करो। देखिए, बोलिए मानना और बोलिए जानना। जो चीज़ हम जानते हैं उसके लिए हमें मनाने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, अग्री डिसअग्री। और जो चीज़ हम जानते नहीं है उसके लिए हमें मनवाना पड़ता है, राइट? तो माँ बाप को भी नहीं मालूम तो उन्होंने तुमसे जबरदस्ती मनवाया, मान। और मानने के लिए क्या जगाओ? श्रद्धा। लेकिन जगती कैसे है? जब तक मुझे कोई चीज समझ ही नहीं आएगी तो जागेगी कैसे? Are you understanding it or not? These are very controversial topics and you require a whole lot of understanding, study, discussion and then thinking and introspection and then revisiting it and then reaching at a conclusion. But at that moment the point is these are the places where it is believed that good energy is over there. Still people who are over there, they are not the kind of aura we should have of those people we don't have. It means something seriously wrong is happening somewhere. And that wrong can be corrected by young generation. How? By studying it, not by negating it. The problem with the youth is they simply say अरे कुछ नहीं होता ये सब, कुछ नहीं। बेटा कुछ नहीं होता, होता है। अब तू स्टडी तो कर, क्या है? थोड़ा समय, that it will take year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 10 year, then reach at a conclusion. The one who says I believe, he is stupid. The one who says I don't believe, he is also stupid. The one who says I am seeking, he is fine. एक बोलता मैं मानता हूं, ये भी गड़बड़ हो गई। एक बोलता मैं बिल्कुल नहीं मानता हूं, ये भी गड़बड़ हो गई। एक बोलता मैं खोज कर रहा हूं, एक बोलता मैं खोज कर रहा हूं, ये बेटर है। He hasn't reached at any conclusion. He is finding the answers. And if you seek or raise a question, universe will answer it. But if you have stopped your seeking, there will be no answer from the universe. अगर आपने खोज बंद कर दी है तो ब्रह्मांड आपको कोई भी आंसर नहीं देगा। तुमने डिक्लेयर कर दिया ना मैं मानता ही नहीं हूं, I don't believe there is God. तुमने डिक्लेयर कर दिया ना, universe will not give you anything. You declare I believe in God. So whatever concept your parents have given you, you will believe that. But you say I am seeking God. I am seeking God. Now you are finding him. So there is a possibility that in the process of seeking God, you will come across lot many realities, lot many learnings, and those learnings will transform you. And the history has proved that seekers, while seeking the God, did not remain human, they became God. Yes or no? So Kabira became God. Buddha became God. Mahavira became God. Nanak became God. They were all seekers. They were all seekers, but in the process of seeking, they reached that reality and they found that they are no more what they were. They got changed. They got changed. Are you understanding it? Any other question?
Come to the point of the money. आप कह रहे थे कि वो इंडिपेंडेंस ही लाती है। बड़े-बड़े मेरा मानना है कि वो एक अकेलापन भी लाती है। जैसे कि हम देखते हैं कि बड़े-बड़े पैसे वाले लोग,
देखो आपका जो मानना है वो आपके लिए बिल्कुल सही रहे, मेरी ये दुआ है। मैं ऐसा नहीं मानता, उन्होंने सुसाइड किया, उनका प्रॉब्लम, मेरा प्रॉब्लम। मैं लेट मी फिनिश, यहाँ पे मैं तुमको रोक रहा हूँ। उन्होंने सुसाइड किया, उनका हेडेक, मुझे इसमें इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं, बिकॉज इट इज नॉट हेल्पिंग।
मेरा क्वेश्चन खत्म यहाँ से
ओके
है,
ओके।
क्या फिर मनी इज एवरीथिंग?
नो ही सेड क्या मनी सब कुछ है, मैंने ऐसा बोला? आई डिडंट से ना। व्हाई आर यू कंपेयरिंग इट? मनी है, एवरीथिंग तो कुछ भी नहीं होता। ऐसी कोई चीज ही नहीं है जो सब कुछ है। टेल मी एनीथिंग जो सब कुछ है। सब कुछ तो कुछ भी नहीं है ना। नो अंडरस्टैंड इट। मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम, अभी मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछता हूँ, इन योर लाइफ व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू? या ये कहता हूँ कि इंपॉर्टेंट दोनों। आप ज्यादा वैल्यू किसको देते हो, रिलेशंस और मनी? Whom do you give more importance, relations or money? Relations वाले हाथ खड़े कीजिए पहले। Okay, and how many of you give importance to money? देखो यहां फंस गए तुम दोनों सारे के सारे। ये ट्रैप होता है। तुम्हारी बुद्धि ने ये नहीं बोला कि मनी इज डिफरेंट, रिलेशन इज डिफरेंट, व्हाई आर यू कंपेयरिंग इट? Money has its own importance, relation has its own importance. I don't want to do any kind of comparison and answer this stupid question that which is more important. For me, relationship is important. For me, money is important. Is it equally important? There is no need of comparing it. There is nothing called equally. We end up giving answers to wrong questions. और ये हमको बड़े अच्छे क्वेश्चन लगते हैं. अच्छा बताओ, अगर तुमको पैसे और रिश्ते में से एक को चुनना हो तो किसको चुनोगे? अरे क्यों भैया, पैसा अपनी जगह और रिश्ता अपनी जगह, वो दोनों चीजें अलग हैं. Agree, disagree? So no need of answering that what is more important in your life, relations or money. Money has its own role, relation has its own role. दूध ज्यादा अच्छा है या पानी ज्यादा अच्छा है? पानी का अपना रोल है, दूध का अपना रोल है, तुलना नहीं हो सकती. Getting it or not? बेटे का अपना रोल है, बेटी का अपना रोल है. कौन ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है मैटर ही नहीं करता. Both have their own role. So we end up answering wrong questions. हम लोग कुछ ऐसे सवालों का जवाब दे रहे होते हैं जिनकी आवश्यकता नहीं है. तो जब इसने बोला कि वो लोग मर गए पैसे, अरे तुमको मालूम हो पैसे की वजह से मरे? भाई ज्यादा पैसा था इसलिए सॉलिट्यूड में चले गए? नहीं, वो जीवन को नहीं समझ पाए. पैसे की वजह से जीवन को नहीं समझ पाए ऐसा नहीं है, वो अपनी सेंसेस को नहीं समझ पाए. They could not understand. अभी एक आदमी को देखो, the man called सदगुरु फुल मौज लेता है. He is enjoying his life. Nothing is bad. Nothing is bad. And he doesn't say you to give up the life. He says live life. He says enjoy your life. This is also one model which should be promoted. Because over a period of time, damage happened where we said ये सब माया है, तुम शरीर नहीं हो, तुम आत्मा हो. पर मुझे तो भूख लगती है ना. Yes or no? जोर से बोली, लगती है नहीं लगती है? तुमको कभी भूख नहीं लगती है. तुमको पता चलता है कि भूख लगी है. Are you understanding it? तुमको कभी भी भूख नहीं लगती है. तुम में से कितने लोग हैं जो सांस लेते हैं? सभी लेते हो सांस? Yes or no? Loudly बोलिए. No. तुम लोग सांस नहीं लेते हो, सांस आती है. देखो जरा, तुम में से कोई ले रहा? अपने आप आ रही है. तुम लेते ही नहीं हो सांस. लेते बस तब हो जब प्राणायाम करते हो, और जब मरने लगते हो तब कोशिश करते हो, आती नहीं. पर टाइम हो गया सांस का. Are you understanding it or not? So lot many things were told to us which are to be changed now, because with changing time different consciousness is required, different understanding is required. And right now for you have to understand one thing, that your life is your responsibility and life is manifested by us. How do we manifest it? We manifest it by sowing a seed, and the moment that seed is sowed, it takes a period to get manifested into the physical world. What sort of life you will have after 5 years, वो इस समय तुम्हारे बीजों थॉट्स के रूप में जा चुका है तुम्हारे ब्रेन में. और उसको अगर तुमने अच्छे से रीड आउट नहीं किया, अच्छे से उसको नर्चरिंग नहीं किया, वीडिंग आउट नहीं किया, वो जीवन तुम्हारे सामने आएगा. एंड देन यू विल बी शॉक्ड कि मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो गया. देन यू विल बी शॉक्ड कि मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो गया. फिर आपको कोई बोलेगा देखो जीवन तो उतार चढ़ाव से भरा हुआ है. ठीक है, अग्री, लेकिन तुमको ये किसने बोल दिया कि उतार बुरा होता है और चढ़ाव अच्छा होता है? क्योंकि जैसे ही हम ये बोलते हैं कि जीवन जो है, लाइफ इज फुल ऑफ अप्स एंड डाउन, सो समवेयर अनकॉन्शियसली हमको क्या अच्छा लगता है इसमें, और डाउन्स क्या लगते हैं? यस और नो? तो ये समझ हमको पकड़नी पड़ेगी कि लाइफ इज फुल ऑफ अप्स एंड डाउन्स. ओके, बट इट डजंट मीन कि अप इज गुड एंड डाउन इज बैड. Up is up and down is down. That's all. We have to see life with a neutral perspective. Up is up, down is down. Up का अपना एक अलग मजा होगा, down का अपना एक अलग मजा होगा. दोनों को देखो ना एक बार. Once a small child came to a mother and said, "Mother, ऊंट बेचने वाला आया है, 100 रुपए के 5 ऊंट दे रहा, ले ले." माँ ने बोला, बेटा बहुत महंगे, रहने दे. बोला ठीक है माँ. अगले साल फिर वो बच्चा दौड़कर माँ के पास आया, बोला माँ ऊंट बेचने वाले आए पर रहने देते हैं, बहुत महंगे हैं. बोला बेटा कितने के दे रहा है? बोला माँ 100 के 2 दे रहा है. बोला बेटा 10 खरीद के ले आ. बोला माँ पिछली बार 10 के दे रहा था, इतने तुमने बोला महंगे हैं. बोला बेटा तब का वक्त अलग था, अब का वक्त अलग है. तब 10 के 5 भी महंगे थे और आज 10 के 2 भी सस्ते हैं, बस इतना ही फर्क है. Neither that period was bad nor this period is good. These are two different periods. These are two different periods. The moment you will be able to have this much of understanding, so nothing will be called bad and nothing will be called good. Don't use these adjectives for your life. Your life is life only. Up and down doesn't mean up means good, down means bad. It is. That's all. Are you understanding it or not? So if you are able to have this sort of understanding, the manifestation will happen and that manifestation will be wonderful for you. तुम्हारे पिता का चुनाव तुमने किया, तुम्हारी माँ का चुनाव तुमने किया है. एक बच्चा तय करता है कि मैं किस माँ के गर्भ में जाऊंगा, उस मेटाफिजिकल फॉर्म में. उसको कुछ एक्सपीरियंस करना है जीवन का. मे बी इन द प्रीवियस लाइफ यू वांट टू एक्सपीरियंस पॉवर्टी. हमारे मन में बार बार ये सवाल आता था, यार ये गरीब लोग कैसे जीते होंगे. ज्यादा पूछा मत करो इस सवाल को, यार ये गरीब आदमी कैसे अपना गुजारा करता है. और ये क्वेश्चन तुम्हारे मन में कई बार आया, इनका कैसे चलता होगा, ये कैसे रोटी खाते होंगे. अब ये क्वेश्चन है और यूनिवर्स का काम है तुमको सब सिखाना. अब कैसे होगा, अब तो तुम मर गए इस जीवन में तो सीख नहीं पाए. अब अगले जीवन में तुमको गरीबी को सीखना है, तो तुम किसी गरीब माँ बाप के घर में जन्म लेने वाले हो, क्योंकि तुमको देखनी है कि गरीबी में आदमी जीता कैसे. Are you getting it or not? See, what is the purpose of this life? The life says you will keep on taking this physical form as long as there are unfulfilled desires and not properly balanced accounts. जब तक आपके जीवन में अनफुलफिल्ड डिजायर्स रहेंगी और आपके जीवन में प्रॉपर अकाउंट बैलेंस नहीं होगा, आप बार बार इस धरती पर आएंगे. जैसे मान लो you went to your friend and your friend gave you some money and now you have taken from him but you have not returned him back and he said यार तूने पैसे नहीं दिया and you just ignore it कि छोड़ यार क्या ले लियो कभी. अब उसका तुम्हारे पे 200 रुपए का कर्जा है और तुम्हारी मृत्यु हो गई या उसकी मृत्यु हो गई, अब कर्जा तो रह गया. अब दोबारा ये दोस्त तुम्हारे जीवन में आएगा अपने 200 रुपए लेने के लिए, एक पार्ट. दूसरा अनफुलफिल्ड डिजायर्स. फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स से यू वेंट टू मसूरी and you went to Mussoorie and you had great fun over there, you enjoyed a lot. So when you enjoyed a lot, after that you were about to come back and you said यार बहुत मजा आया, अगले साल भी फिर आएंगे भाई, यहाँ पे 15 दिन बिताएंगे. And on the way you met with an accident. अब तुम्हारी क्या हो गई, मौत हो गई, लेकिन ये इच्छा तो रह गई 15 दिन मसूरी वाले. अब तुम दोबारा आओगे और कहाँ जाओगे, मसूरी जाओगे. That is the job of the whole system which is called life. What do we call moksha? What is moksha? Moksha means जब आपकी जो life और birth की cycle है वो break हो जाती है. That means now there is no reason left for you to come back into this physical form, which is called enlightenment, which is called moksha, which is called nirvana. That means अब कोई कारण नहीं बचा है कि आप धरती पर वापस आओ. और वो कारण कब नहीं बचता, जब तुम्हारा अकाउंट जीरो हो जाता है या फिर जब तुम्हारा कोई अनफुलफिल्ड डिजायर नहीं रहती है. As long as there is any, that's why all your scripture says कि इच्छाओं पर काबू पाइए. इसलिए बोला जाता है कि इच्छाओं पे काबू क्यों पाना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये कारण है तुम्हारे बार बार जन्म लेने का. Are you understanding it or not? और तुमको लगता है कि मैं चालाकी करके स्मार्ट बन के एक आधे का पैसा मार लिया, वापस नहीं देना पड़ेगा, आओगे, आना पड़ेगा. Once upon a time there was सेठ जी, he was very kind hearted, बहुत अच्छे आदमी थे, जो भी उनके पास आता उसकी मदद करते थे. तो अक्सर उनके पास लोग उधार लेने के लिए आते थे. So whenever people used to come to him for borrowing money, वो एक सवाल उनसे पूछता था कि बताओ इसी जन्म में दोगे या अगले जन्म में दोगे. तो जो बेचारे ईमानदार होते थे बोलते थे लाला जी इसी जन्म में दे देंगे, तो अपनी पोथी में लिख लेता था इसी जन्म में. और जो चालाक होते थे कहते थे लाला सही है, ऑप्शन दे रहा कि इस जन्म में देना है या अगले जन्म में. तो होशियार थे, कहते लाला जी अगले जन्म में देंगे. कह रहे ठीक है, लिख देते थे अगले जन्म. तो एक दिन चोर आया वहां पे कि अरे लाला तो कोई बहुत अमीर होगा, देखूं जरा ये क्या सीन है. तो वो भी क्या लाला जी कुछ उधार देते. बोला बेटा इस जन्म में देगा या अगले जन्म में. बोला लाला जी अगले जन्म में. बोला ठीक है बेटा. तो उन्होंने बोला मुंशी को जाके पैसे लेकर आ. मुंशी ने तिजोरी खोली, पैसा निकाला, और जब तिजोरी खोली तो चोर ने देख ली तिजोरी तो भरी पड़ी है. तो तिजोर ने कहा ये रोज रोज का मांगना कि आज ही साफ करूंगा इसको. तो शाम को सूरज ढलते ही जो है चोर आकर एक तबेले में छुप गया, जो लाला जी का तबेला था। खूब सारी भैंसें बंधी हुई थी वहां पे, खूब बढ़िया दूध देती थी। तो एक नई नई भैंस वहां बंधी हुई थी, वो आज ही आई थी। चोर वहीं चुप गया कि अंधेरा हो जाए फिर जाकर मैं चोरी करूंगा। तभी उन भैंसों के बीच में एक वार्तालाप शुरू हो गया। तो नई वाली भैंस ने पूछा, बहन तू कब से है यहाँ पे? बोला पूछ मत, पिछले 5 साल से हूँ, लाला को दूध दे रही हूँ। बोला तू कब आई? बोला मैं अभी कुछ दिन पहले आई हूँ। बोला तो यहाँ कैसे पहुंची? बोला कुछ नहीं, पिछले जन्म में उधार ले रखा था, वही चुकाने आई। Are you understanding what I am trying to say? So there is nothing कि तुम्हारा पिंड छूट जाएगा. You have to give back what you have taken from another person. Sometimes you see rich people and you say they do lot many wrong things. See, they are doing wrong right now. Okay? But whatever they have acquired because of certain good things which they have done earlier. Getting it or not? वो जो इस वक्त उनको मिला है वो उन्होंने कुछ बहुत अच्छा कर रखा है तभी मिला है. So never feel jealous of the richness of other people. Enjoy their richness. Feel happy when you see anybody rich. If you find your friend coming in Mercedes, feel happy. There is no point of saying साला बाप की चला रहा है. तेरे बाप के पास तो नहीं बेटा, उसके बाप के पास है. तो ये सवाल पूछना. Why are you feeling jealous कि वो अपने बाप की चला रहा है तो उसी के बाप की ना. You are not born to that man. You are born to a father who has got a scooter only. So no need of feeling jealous, because the moment you feel jealous towards the money of other person, you are repelling money from your life. You are repelling money from your life. Feel good that yes, he is blessed. Feel good, he is blessed. Be happy with him. There is no point of you comparing with him. There is no point of you feeling jealous with him. He is having his own, you have your own. Your life is like this, his life is like this. What he did, he got rewarded for this. What he is doing, he will be punished for it. This is a whole system. There is no point of feeling bad about others' richness. And it's, again I repeat, everyone sitting in this room, always enjoy richness. Not only yours, everybody's richness. Everybody's richness. जब आप किसी की शादी में जाते हो, कोई बड़ा रिश्तेदार है तुम्हारा, बढ़िया अरेंजमेंट किया, मजे लो ना जाके. Go and enjoy, sit on those beautiful sofas and try every menu which has displayed over there and say thanks to him and bless him that you have lot many parties like this. I'll come in every party. What is the problem? What is the problem? वहां जाके तुम अपने जीवन को कोसने लग जाते हो. साला मेरे से एक बर्थडे पार्टी सेलिब्रेट नहीं होती, इसने इतनी मिठाइयां लगा दी हैं, साली जिंदगी बेकार है. भगवान भी ठीक नहीं है ये, भगवान अच्छा नहीं करता. Don't do this. Enjoy. Yes or no? Because of his richness, something beautiful is happening. Enjoy that. But the problem with us is we start feeling jealous. And the moment jealousy comes in you towards the success of somebody, towards the happiness of somebody, towards the money of somebody, you are blocking that to come in your life. If you are jealous of somebody's success, success will not come to you. If you are jealous of somebody's richness, richness will not come to you. If you are jealous of somebody's reputation, reputation will not come to you. Feel good that he is so reputed and people salute him. आपको अच्छा महसूस करना चाहिए, no problem. तुमको भी मिलेगा. Why you bother about it? Why do you doubt it? You just manifest it that yes, I want to have this sort of thing. But now question comes कि जो विचार है वो कमजोर वाला है या बड़े वाला है. जैसे कहानी सुनी है. Once upon a time there was a rich man in Japan. He was very rich and it's a real story. He was so wealthy that he decided to construct 100 houses. And those houses were not ordinary houses, they were bungalows. And he decided that I'll donate these 100 houses to the poor people. And not only I'll donate these 100 houses to the poor people, I'll give them money for living complete 100 years. So he found all the poor people of the Japan, he donated those houses to them and put money into their bank account for living a life for complete how many years? 100 years. Two friends were passing by that and they came to know about that whole colony that these poor people have been granted house by this rich man. And they came to know कि एक अमीर आदमी ने ये पूरे घर दान दिए, बंगले हैं पूरे और उनको साथ में पूरे 100 साल रहने के लिए भी पैसा दिया. दो दोस्त थे, एक के मन में विचार आया काश मुझे भी मिल गया होता. क्या विचार आया? काश मुझे भी मिल गया होता. और दूसरे ने विचार किया काश मैं भी दे पाता. काश मैं भी दे पाता। एक ने लेने का विचार किया और एक ने देने का विचार किया। ऊंचा कौन सा है? Are you understanding it? So it's very important for you to be very conscious कि मैनिफेस्टेशन के लिए जो तुम सीड डाल रहे हो वो कौन सा है? Is it of giving or it is of receiving? You have to sow a seed of giving. You should not say that मेरे पास इतना पैसा हो कि मैं अपना भरपेट खाऊं, एक सुंदर अपने लिए घर बनाऊं, मौज मस्ती करूं और खूब महंगे महंगे कपड़े खरीदूं. No. You should have this thought that I should have freedom of money so that I can work for the upliftment of the society. I can work for the upliftment of people who are near and dear to me. I can work for the upliftment of lot many people who are not capable of doing it. No, it's a thought of giving. It's not a thought of taking. Are you getting it or not? ऐसे कीजिए, हाथ को ऐसे कीजिए, इसका ऐसे देखो, ऐसे करो, ऐसे देखो, ऐसा लगे ना भिखारी जैसे, दे दे, कैसा फीलिंग आता है? दे 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 दे. ओके, अब ऐसे वाला करो, ऐसे करो हाथ, ठीक है. इसमें आपको एक अच्छी फीलिंग आएगी क्योंकि अभी आप क्या कर रहे हो? दे रहे हो. तो यहाँ देने का भाव है, यहाँ पे ये भिखारी वाला रूप हो गया. कैसा हो गया? भिखारी वाला. When you go in temple, don't ask God to give you. Go and give to God. Say thank you very much. I'm happy you gave me such a beautiful life. I'm happy that you gave me such a challenging father. He is teaching me too much to handle people. Don't say कैसा बाप दिया. Say such a great father you have given me. He is teaching me so many things of life. I'm really happy. God will feel nice. देखो मेरे जैसा ही है, और अगर ये मेरे जैसा है तो इसको ट्रीटमेंट भी मेरे जैसा मिलना चाहिए. क्योंकि तुमको जो ट्रीटमेंट मिलती है ब्रह्मांड से वो तुम्हारे स्टेट ऑफ माइंड के अकॉर्डिंग मिलती है. अगर तुम्हारी मनोदशा एक भिखारी की है तो तुमको भिखारी की तरह ट्रीट किया जाएगा. बट अगर तुम्हारी मनोदशा एक राजा की है तो तुमको राजा की तरह ट्रीट किया जाएगा. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट और नॉट? तुम्हारे घर जब एक भिखारी आता है, बोलता अल्लाह के नाम पे दे दे, तेरे बच्चे जिए, तू खूब तरक्की करे, इतनी दुआएं देता है वो तुमको, फिर भी तुम अंदर से 2 रुपए उठा के लाओगे? उसको बोलते नहीं कि आओ आओ मेरे ड्राइंग रूम में आओ, नहीं बिठाओगे तुम उसको? यस और नो? क्योंकि भिखारी है. बट अगर एक अमीर आदमी तुम्हारी गली से गुजरा और उसको प्यास लगी, उसने अपनी मर्जी तुम्हारे गेट के बाहर खड़ी की और बोला बेटा एक गिलास पानी चाहिए था, आई फॉरगॉट टू ब्रिंग माई बॉटल, आपको कि सर अंदर आइए ना. You will take him to the drawing room, you will make him sit over there, you will go into the kitchen, you will have a nice clean water in Borosil glass, you will offer him and then you will ask, shall I make a shake for you? अब आप गलत नहीं कर रहे हो, ये होना ही ऐसे है. क्योंकि वो क्या है? वो ट्रीटमेंट तुमसे ले रहा है, तुम दे नहीं रहे हो. और भिखारी को जो ट्रीटमेंट मिली है वो उसकी हरकत की वजह से. अब इसी भिखारी की जगह अगर एक संत आ जाता है और तुमको ये मालूम है संत है, तो तुम उसके पैरों में लेट जाते हो. वस्त्र हो सकता है उसके भी वैसे ही हो, वस्त्र उसके भी वैसे हो, लेकिन तुमको मालूम है ये कौन है? संत है. तुम उसके पैरों में लेट जाते हो. So this treatment which you are giving, you are not giving. He is manifesting that. He is manifesting that. So when I want to have a good manifestation, so I must have a thought of a king. God will treat you the way you will go to God. If you go to God like a beggar, He'll give you a treatment of beggar. If you go to God like Him, He'll treat you like Him. Agree, disagree? कोई सवाल यहाँ तक? What is the time, guys? चलिए लास्ट इसको करते हैं, फिर हम क्लोज करते हैं. अब देखिए, दिस इज यूनिवर्सल माइंड. दिस इज यूनिवर्सल माइंड, यानी कि एक बड़ा इंटेलिजेंस है, और यू कैन कॉल इट गॉड, यू कैन कॉल इट एनी नेम. ये यूनिवर्सल इंटेलिजेंस है, यूनिवर्सल माइंड है. दिस यूनिवर्सल माइंड इज कनेक्टेड with all the minds. पृथ्वी पर जितने भी हैं, one is my mind, second is your mind, third is everybody's mind. Okay? And in my mind, I have got a conscious mind and I have got unconscious mind. You also have a conscious mind, you also have an unconscious mind. Other people also have conscious mind, other people also have unconscious mind. यानी कि चेतन मन है और चेतन मन है, और ऊपर बैठा हुआ पूरा आपका यूनिवर्सल माइंड. Now, this universal mind has everything. इसके पास सब कुछ है, ये कुछ भी बना सकता है. It has got everything. It's complete in itself. It is complete in itself. अब ये जो unconscious mind है, इसको यहाँ से कुछ चीजें अपने पास लेनी है, और इसको भी यहाँ से कुछ लेनी है, और इसको भी यहाँ से कुछ लेनी है, ओके। बट वही चीज नीचे आएगी जिसका ये प्रॉपर पासवर्ड डालेगा, और वो जो पासवर्ड होता है वो अनकॉन्शियस माइंड से डलता है, और उसी पासवर्ड का नाम है बिलीफ सिस्टम। उसी पासवर्ड का नाम क्या है? बिलीफ सिस्टम। तो इसका एक बिलीफ सिस्टम है, उस बिलीफ सिस्टम का पासवर्ड जब इस यूनिवर्सल माइंड में जाता है तो ये यूनिवर्सल माइंड इसकी लाइफ में कंडीशन क्रिएट करता है। क्या क्रिएट करता है? कंडीशन। ये जो कंडीशन क्रिएट की जाती है इस अनकॉन्शियस माइंड के बिलीफ के अकॉर्डिंग क्रिएट की जाती है, और ये व्यक्ति भी अपने बिलीफ सिस्टम के अकॉर्डिंग एक्शन करता है। ये व्यक्ति भी अपने बिलीफ सिस्टम के अकॉर्डिंग एक्शन करता है, और ये जो बाकी का माइंड है ये भी अपने बिलीफ सिस्टम के अकॉर्डिंग क्या करता है? एक्शन करता है। ये एक्शन भी लीड करता है किस चीज को? इसी कंडीशन का। नहीं, इस एक्शन से भी यही कंडीशन क्रिएट होने वाली है। जैसा उसका बिलीफ सिस्टम होगा वैसा ही वो एक्शन करेगा, और वैसे ही उस एक्शन की वजह से एक कंडीशन क्रिएट होगी उसकी लाइफ में, और उसके अकॉर्डिंग उसको क्या मिलेगा? रिजल्ट मिलेगा। अब मेरा बिलीफ सिस्टम ये है कि पैसा कमाना आसान नहीं है, खून पसीने की कमाई है। ये बोलते हैं डायलॉग, मेरी खून पसीने की कमाई है। तो मैं ऐसा मानता हूं कि पैसा कमाना बड़ा मेहनत का काम है और खून पसीना बहाना पड़ता है। अब इसने उसी के अकॉर्डिंग एक्शन लेना अपने जीवन में, उसी के अकॉर्डिंग इसके जीवन में क्या मिलने वाली है? हालात पैदा होनी है, और उसके अकॉर्डिंग इसको रिजल्ट मिलना है। और इसी बीच में ये ब्रह्मांड भी यही काम करेगा, वो पूरा सहयोग देगा इसी तरह की कंडीशन क्रिएट करने का। That means all the situation which you are creating in your life, unknowingly you are creating it. Now I want to have good conditions in my life, तो मेरे को किस पे वर्क करना है? अपने अनकॉन्शियस माइंड में जो मेरा क्या है? बिलीफ सिस्टम। अगर ये ठीक हो गया तो ये भी उसी में कंट्रीब्यूट करेगा, ये भी उसी में कंट्रीब्यूट करेगा, और फिर मेरे को क्या मिलेगा? डिजायर्ड रिजल्ट। You will manifest your life. So all young people who have still not decided what to do in your life, tell what do you want to do in your life, and have this conviction and faith that I can do. Don't mistrust yourself. शक मत कीजिए अपने ऊपर, क्योंकि होगा क्या कि लेट्स से ये तीन मान लेते हैं, ये तीन अनकॉन्शियस माइंड थे, ये तीनों एक चीज पर काम कर रहे थे। दिस मैन ऑल्सो बिलीव्ड कि पैसा जो है, मैं अमीर हूं और अमीर रहूंगा। इस व्यक्ति ने सोचा कि मेरे पास अबंडेंस ऑफ मनी होगी, इसने भी सोचा मेरे पास अबंडेंस ऑफ मनी होगी, इसने भी सोचा मेरे पास अबंडेंस ऑफ मनी होगी। अब यूनिवर्स वो कंडीशन क्रिएट करेगा जहां पर अबंडेंस ऑफ मनी हो सकती है, इसका एक्शन भी उसको क्रिएट करेगा जिससे वो कंडीशन पैदा होगी कि उसके पास पैसे की खूब अबंडेंस हो। लेकिन अब हुआ क्या कि इसने डाउट किया कि यार कैसा होगा, नहीं शायद हो नहीं हो। इसने भी थोड़ा थोड़ा डाउट किया, बोलते तो हैं पर मुझे ऐसा लगता नहीं कि ऐसे होता है, और मैं तो ट्राई भी कर चुका हूँ, काफी कुछ हुआ तो है नहीं। अब इन दोनों ने जब डाउट करना शुरू किया तो धीरे धीरे ये एनर्जी क्या हो गई? वीक हो गई। लेकिन इस व्यक्ति ने डाउट नहीं किया। ये कंडीशन तो क्रिएट हुई, बट ये दोनों उसका फायदा नहीं उठा पाएंगे, ये उस कंडीशन का पूरा फायदा लेकर चला जाएगा। यानी कि इनकी जो एनर्जी जो इस कंडीशन को अट्रैक्ट कर रही थी वो भी अल्टीमेटली किसको बेनिफिट दे रही है? इसी को दे रही है। Are you understanding it or not? So that's why we say that self-doubt is damaging. Self-doubt is damaging. ये जो खुद पर शक होता है यही सबसे बुरा होता है। दूसरे ये मान रहे हैं कि तुम कर पाओगे या नहीं कर पाओगे, ये मैटर नहीं करता। मैटर ये करता है कि तुम मान रहे हो कि तुम कर पाओगे या नहीं कर पाओगे। That is very important. So don't doubt yourself at all. The moment you say this is what I want to do, and then you have a trust, I can do it, I'm capable of doing it, and then you tell the universe that I see myself doing it in coming 3 years, and then you don't suspect it. I promise you, exact in 3 years that will happen with you, provided you don't suspect yourself, provided you don't use useless logics which are not empowering you. Simply use those logics only which are empowering you. Collect all those references which can make this belief of your more stronger. वो सारे references इकट्ठे करो जिससे तुम्हारा वो belief और strong हो जाए. Do not go through those references जो तुम्हारे इस belief को गलत करते हैं. I give you example of my own son when he was preparing for ND exams. जब वो आर्मी के लिए तैयारी कर रहा था, so many times we were doubtful, to be honest, because parents always think कि यार अगर नहीं हुआ तो क्या. So we said you should have a plan B also, and he said A is enough. I said but it's okay, no problem. Why not to have a plan B? He said A is okay. So now he didn't compromise at all for the plan B. And when he was under his training, he went for some training through certain experts. So after the training got over, people came up with different questions to different people, and they said, how many of you sitting in this room believe that they'll be selected? None of the person sitting in that room said he'll be selected. He was the only one who said, sir, I will be selected. So he said, are you sure? He said, yes, sir. And through the preparation period, I never found this boy talking that what will I do if I don't get selected, and I never uttered a single line where he said that I'll not be selected. And to our happiness and to our surprise also, he cleared it in single go. And today he is taking training in ND Academy. He was not extraordinary child, he was an ordinary child, studying and having fun in his life, but he was very clear about what he wants. And he used to behave like that, he used to walk like that, he used to talk like that, he used to study all that stuff which was related to that life only. And today he is over there, enjoying his dream come true. Otherwise, if you know that the exam of ND is basically conducted twice in a year, and from all over India, only 800 people are selected. Just 800 people. That somewhere 8 lakh applicants comes. Out of those 8 lakh applicants, 10 to 11,000 pass the written exam, and out of these 10,000 people, 400 are selected in one go. And in this 400 also, 20 seats are for the girls, remaining 380 seats are for the boys. And to make your make your seat reserve in this 380 requires lot of faith. And once I asked him that all the people who are preparing with you, what do you think, who can be selected? He said, all deserve. He didn't have doubt about other also. He said, all are capable. He said, still you might be comparing that who is better. He said, it's not question of better. All are good. Now what is good here? He didn't criticize others. He didn't say that I am better or he is not better and I will be selected because I am much better than him. He said, why I shall be selected, this I can tell you. And why they should be selected, they'll tell you. But he didn't talk about why they shall not be selected. There was no question at all like this. So I am telling you कि तुमको एक बीज बोना है. All those young people जिनको भी career चाहिए, अपने career का बीज डालो ना. Tell yourself what you want to be. Tell how much money do you want to earn. Tell what sort of lifestyle do you want to have. Tell what sort of respect and reputation you want to have in your family, in your society, in your community. वो बताओ ना खुद को. All the people who have to get married soon in a year or 2 years, तय करो कैसा लड़का चाहिए तुमको, कैसी लड़की. नहीं तो तुम्हारा हाल पता क्या होगा. तुम लड़की से मिलने जाओगे, वो कहेंगे जी थोड़ी देर लड़के लड़की को बात करने दो, तुम उसके साथ बैठ जाओगे, फिर वो चुपचाप बैठी होगी, तुम भी सामने बैठे होगे, तू अपनी चाय पिएगी, तुम अपनी चाय पियोगी, फिर तुम बोलोगे व्हाट इज योर हॉबी. तुम्हें क्या करना उसकी हॉबी पूछ के, तुम्हारे काम का नहीं है ये क्वेश्चन. Are you understanding it or not? But अगर तुमको मालूम है this is my ideology of life and this is what I am looking for in a person, you will sit and you will have a straight talk to that person. That's it. This is me. This is my ideology. Does it suit you or not? And this is what I am expecting. अब सामने वाले बंदे को पता चल गया भाई पार्टी को क्लियर है क्या चाहिए, तो वो यस नो करने में थोड़ा सोचेगी, तुम भी फंसोगे नहीं. और कल को थोड़ा डिस्प्यूट हुआ तो एक टेबल पे बैठ के बात कर सकते हो ना कि देख भैया पहले बताया था. यस और नो. थोड़ी तो क्लैरिटी होगी या नहीं होगी. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि लाइफ इज सो इजी कि आगे तुम उसको करोगे. और ह्यूमंस हैं, ह्यूमंस इवॉल्व करते हैं. जब ह्यूमन इवॉल्व करते हैं तो उनके मूड स्विंग्स भी होते हैं. मूड स्विंग्स के अकॉर्डिंग हमारा कभी टेम्परामेंट ऊपर नीचे भी होता है. बट इतनी कॉमन सेंस तो हम में होती है ना कि अगर इस वक्त व्यक्ति खराब मूड में है तो 24 घंटे ऐसा नहीं रहेगा. This much you agree or not? Right now if your father is in bad mood, do you take the surety that he'll be bad mood full day? There is possibility by evening he'll be all right. So shall we give a person to have little bit of scope for becoming disordered also or not? So a person who knows how to live in good relationship, वो इस बात को जानता है कि कभी कभी मुझे जो मेरे साथ के लोग हैं उनको ये लीवरेज देनी पड़ती है कि वो कुछ देर के लिए बेवकूफ रहें, क्योंकि ना तो तुम पूरी तरह से समझदार हो और ना ही वो भी पूरी तरह से समझदार है. गेटिंग इट और नॉट? विद फ्यू एक्सेप्शंस, विद फ्यू exception. Sometimes you come across certain people, those who can't be mended, जिनको आप नहीं ठीक कर सकते, and sometimes you enter into a sort of very bitter relationships जहाँ कोई way out नहीं होता है. That is altogether different. But in majority of the cases there are ways by which you can come. लेकिन उसके लिए तुमको मालूम होना चाहिए कि तुमको कैसा जीवन manifest करना है. Life is beautiful. It's not bad. It's beautiful. It has ups and downs. But ups and downs doesn't mean up is good and down is bad. It has ups and downs. Okay? Second, life will never be same. It will keep changing. And that is a beauty. It should not be changed. It should not be constant. It should change. Because if it doesn't change, it becomes boring. It will become monotonous. आपका जीवन में आनंद ही इसलिए है क्योंकि इसका मॉडल अनसर्टेन है. अनसर्टेन का मतलब ये कब क्या होना है तुमको मालूम नहीं है. इसी में एंजॉयमेंट है. डोंट ट्राई टू मेक इट सर्टेन. अगर तुमको पता चल जाए इस वक्त तुम्हारी नौकरी लग जाएगी, इस लड़की से तुम्हारी शादी हो जाने वाली है, ये बाद में तुम्हारे 2 बच्चे होंगे, ये तुम्हारे नाक में दम करेंगे, तुमको मजा आएगा जीवन का? तब जब तुम्हारे पैदा होगा तुम बोलोगे बुगली बुगली बुश. कम से कम 5 साल तक तो उसको बुगली बुगली बुश करोगे. यस और नो? फुल एंजॉयमेंट. फिर 7th जब वो 7th क्लास में आएगा थोड़ा सा तुमको लगेगा साला कुछ गड़बड़ हो गई है. Right? Now this boogly bush will have a slap from you. And by the time he reaches 12th, you will come to know, बेटा फंस गया मैं तो. फिर आप एक ज्ञान प्राप्त करोगे कि देखो मेरे कर्मों को कोई फल होगा. Yes or no? This is how your life goes. It's okay, no problem. Enjoy it. इसमें भी तो आनंद है ना. तुमने पैदा किया, तुमने इतना उसको गुलू 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 किया, अब तुमको यही तंग कर रहा है. इट्स फन. एंजॉय इट. पर तुमको लगता नहीं क्यों हो गया मेरे साथ प्रभु, मुझे तो आइंस्टाइन चाहिए था. तूने एप्लीकेशन तो डाला नहीं पहले कि आई शुड हैव एन आइंस्टाइन. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट? लाइफ इज ब्यूटिफुल. Relationships are beautiful. Fighting in relationship, okay, no problem. It can happen. And disagree. See, the secret of having a good relationship is agree to disagree. बोलिए एक बार. One more time. That means मैं इस बात पे सहमत हूं कि हम एक दूसरे से असहमत हो सकते हैं. Give scope for other person to have his own opinion. उसकी फ्रीडम देनी चाहिए आपको कि भाई उसका अपनी एक राय हो सकती है. Why should I try to impose my opinion on that person? But yes, at certain point, if doing something is making other person feel happy and indirectly that is making me feel happy, I should do that. Are you understanding it or not? For example, if your mother says, बेटा ऐसा कर, आज जो है शनिवार है और तू जाके शनि मंदिर में तेल चढ़ा के आ. ओके ना, लॉजिकली उनसे साला क्या ही है, मैं तेल चढ़ाने जाऊं, मम्मी कुछ नहीं होता, सब बकवास है, मैं नहीं जा रहा. ठीक है भाई, तुमने एक लेवल पे एक बात तुम्हारी समझ में नहीं आई तो तुमने नहीं किया, लेकिन मैं तुम्हें इसका कारण दे सकता हूं, तुम्हें करना चाहिए. इट डजंट मैटर वेदर pouring an oil on Shani Dev is going to help you out or not. But yes, if you go and pour oil on Shani Dev, your mother will feel happy. So you are not doing it for Shani Dev, you are doing it for making your mother feel happy. तुम्हारे पास कारण है ये करने का. नहीं मैं तो नहीं करूंगा. अरे तू उसके लिए नहीं कर रहा, इसके लिए कर रहा है. ये आइटम 9 महीने तेरे को पेट पे रखा है इसलिए. She is saying you to do it. Do it. Because she is your mother. She will feel happy. हाँ मेरे बेटे ने कर दिया. Do it for her sake. So you have reasons. At one point you will say, I will not do it because my intellect doesn't permit me to do it. Okay, your intellect does not permit to do. So you have a very small intellect. Your intellect doesn't tell that your mother wants you to do it. Do it for your mother's sake. Because doing anything for your mother's sake will make her feel happy. And if your mother is happy, you'll be blessed. जी ओके जी ऑल राइट.
तो एक बर्ड है वहाँ पे पेड़ पे, और वो पहले भरत को बोलती है कि भरत आप इसका निशाना लगाओ, क्योंकि केकई हर चीज में माहिर थी, एजुकेशन में और युद्ध में.
ओके.
तो वो सिखा रही थी, तो उसने भरत को बोला, भरत ने उठाया थी कमान, लेकिन उसको फिर रख दिया, बोला कि मैं किसी को मार नहीं सकता. तो मैं किसी निर्दोष की जान नहीं ले सकता, तो माता मैं ये नहीं कर पाऊंगा।
ठीक है।
फिर उन्होंने राम को कहा कि आप करो, तो राम ने ये कमान उठाया और उस बर्ड को
मारा।
गिराया।
ओके।
तो फिर केकई ने पूछा कि राम तुम्हें इस पे तरस नहीं आया, ये जो है बर्ड है इसकी जान लेने में तुम्हें तुम्हारा
दुख नहीं हुआ।
तो फिर राम ने कहा कि मैंने उतना सोचा ही नहीं, मैंने इतना सोचा कि ये मेरी माता की आज्ञा है, बस। मैंने
Wonderful.
इतना सोचा।
Good.
राम है इसीलिए
You must read these two books. Whatever religion you belong to, must read two books. One is Ramayana and second is Mahabharata and Gita. And these are not books. These are books of knowledge. They'll tell you about characters. They'll tell you about life. They'll tell you about relationship. They'll tell you about management. ये कोई धार्मिक पुस्तक नहीं है. ये fundamental books of life. And the man who has written it, he might be very, very intelligent. उस व्यक्ति ने इतने खूबसूरत तरीके से कहानी की फॉर्म में तुमको जीवन दिया हुआ है. You don't have to read any other book except reading these three books. They are enough for you. And they'll tell you what life is. They'll tell you how to live. They will tell you how to die. They'll tell you how to have relationships. And a character like Ram you won't find in the history. Unnecessarily we don't call him Maryada Purushottam. We can't be like him. We are more comfortable with Krishna. We can't be like Ram because to be Ram, it's tough. It's very, very tough. How can a person not feel angry against a woman who is responsible for his exile? Mata Kaikeyi. कोई क्रोध नहीं है उन व्यक्ति को. किसकी वजह से वनवास पे गए? लेकिन कैकेयी के लिए कोई गुस्सा नहीं है. Look at the ability of forgiveness. Look at his ability. The man who is going to be king tomorrow morning. Today he comes to know that he has to go on exile. And he is not revolting. He says, okay, no problem. यहाँ साला एक नौकरी छूट जाए दिल करता है मारे पकड़ के बॉस को. छोटी बात है. आप सोचिए कि आपकी बीवी खुश है, आप खुश हो कि अब मैं अगले दिन राजा बनने वाला हूं, और रात को आपको खबर आती है तुमको बनवास जाना, राज्य तेरे छोटे भाई को मिलेगा. और ये व्यक्ति मुस्कुराते हुए, और वाइफ उनकी कहती है मैं भी साथ चलूंगी, भाई बोलता है मैं साथ चलूंगा, चले जाते हैं. Is it easy? This man can't be, imitated. You can't copy Ram. You can't copy Ram. हम राम बन ही नहीं सकते, possible नहीं. But he is a character which should be read. He is a character who should be taught. Lot many people talk lot many things without having proper understanding. But those who study it, they'll come to know what he is. And every character in Ramayana is worth studying, worth understanding. Even Ravan is not an ordinary character. Ravan is also a very powerful character. एक ऐसा व्यक्ति जो अपना इतना बड़ा राज्य स्थापित करता है, ताकत रही होगी उसमें भी. He is not an ordinary man. जिसको हराने के लिए स्वयं भगवान को आना पड़ा. Are you understanding it? रावण को मारने के लिए खुद भगवान को नीचे आना पड़ा, यानी कि वो नेगेटिव एनर्जी भी अटमोस्ट थी. If Rama is a positive energy of peak, so Ravana is also a negative energy of peak. Getting it or not? And look at the beauty of Rama. After killing Ravan, Rama tells his brother that go and take some education from Ravan. दुश्मन से सीखने के लिए बोल रहे हैं. And Lakshman is surprised. He says what? He said go, बहुत ज्ञानी है, इनसे शिक्षा लो. So Lakshman goes and stands by the head of Ravana. Ravana keeps mum. कुछ नहीं सिखाते. तो बोलते हैं प्रभु कुछ नहीं बोल रहे. बोला लक्ष्मण यहाँ खड़े होकर तुझको शिक्षा नहीं मिलेगी, शिक्षा पैरों में मिलती है. रावण के पैरों में जाके लक्ष्मण खड़े हुए, तब रावण ने सिखाया. रावण ने बोला कि लक्ष्मण मेरे पास बहुत ज्ञान था और मैं उस ज्ञान पर काम कर रहा था. मेरे पास इतना नॉलेज था कि मैं स्वर्ग की सीढ़ी बना रहा था, लेकिन इस बीच मैंने माँ सीता का हरण किया. तो दो काम थे मेरे पास, एक गलत था और एक सही था. मैंने सही को पोस्टपोन कर दिया और गलत को पहले उठा लिया. तो जीवन का वो है कि कभी भी सही काम को पोस्टपोन मत करो, उसको उसी वक्त करो. और कोई ऐसी चीज है तो उसको कोशिश करो पोस्टपोन करने की, छूट जाएगा. रावण इज टीचिंग. Are you understanding it or not? So I don't know whether you people read it or not. There are two Ramayanas. One is written by Balmiki and second is written by Tulsidas. You read any of the Ramayana and read it. You'll have a lot of knowledge. You'll come to know about your personality. You'll come to know about life. Read Gita. You will come to know how to live, how to die. Read Mahabharata. You'll come to know about the complexity of the relationship. You'll come to know that how ego destroys the people. You'll come to know how jealousy destroys the people. महाभारत के युद्ध की शुरुआत ही ईर्ष्या से होती है और एक ही परिवार के अंदर ईर्ष्या कितना विनाश कर सकती है वो महाभारत सिखाती है. महाभारत हर घर की कहानी है. इट्स अ स्टोरी ऑफ एवरी होम. If you ever go to the villages of UP, if you ever go to the villages of MP, so in most of the villages you will find भयंकर लड़ाइयाँ एक दूसरे के साथ और वो लड़ाइयाँ भाइयों के बीच में हैं और उसके रूट कॉज में क्या है? कीले, 100 कीले, 200 कीले, वही लड़ाई चल रही है और एक लड़ाई वहां भी लड़ी जा रही है और वहां कीले नहीं है, पूरा एम्पायर है और एक भाई बोल रहा है तू रख और दूसरा भाई बोल रहा है तू रख. फिल एम्पायर, कीले नहीं है वहां पे, पूरे के पूरा अखंड भारत है. So we should read them. I'm not saying we'll become like that, but at least some transformation will happen. We'll be more at peace, we'll be more composed, we'll be more silent, we'll be more progressive and productive. Are we meeting guys? Yes or no? So let's wrap it up. तुमको ये समझ आया साइंस ऑफ मैनिफेस्टेशन? नटशल में ये लेकर जाओ अपने साथ कि जो कुछ तुम्हारे जीवन में हो रहा है तुम्हारी वजह से हो रहा है. If you are experiencing good life because of you, if you are experiencing bad life because of you, and you can change it. How can you change it? By sowing the seed of thought, and that thought will get manifested in coming 6 months, year or 2 years. And anything which is disempowering you, remove it. Anything which empowers you, have it with you. Right guys? See you tomorrow. Thank you.